All right, welcome. As always, we are getting ready to get this thing started. It's your boy King Kurt live, and we are back for another one of our Monday TikTok lives. I am waiting for everybody to kind of funnel in. We have our phenomenal panel of dope black creatives that'll be joining us, and as always, we're gonna be talking cash money ish about a few topics tonight. Actually, couple things going on in these nerdy streets, and we're going to get into it. Thank you for anybody jumping on. Keith, hey, how are you? Hope you get a chance to sit down and pull up.
Hello.
Oh, we got one. Oh, beep beep.
What up, though?
What up, though? On your marathon workathon.
Yeah. Yeah, I freaking I worked my behind off.
So now you got no ass.
I hate you.
Just
I
asking.
really hate you. You get on my nerves. Listen, I can buy a new one. Let's just put it like that.
Ooh. BBL Drizzy.
Baby,
BBL
I'm drizzling.
Drizzy. Blur,
A mess.
Blur Bomber, what's good? As the panel siphons their way in.
Thank
Carolyn
you.
was just talking about how she was going to get a new booty carved with that good money that
Yeah,
she
because I
just
worked
made.
my asshole.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
So, I mean, might as well.
BBL
I made the
Drizzy.
money, didn't I?
BBL
Woo.
Drizzy.
Baby. I'm trying to get like you, big dog. You got
I got
more
enough ass.
ass than
I
me.
got I got a lot of ass. I got more than enough ass. As a matter of fact, you can
Let
scoop
me
some.
borrow
You can
some.
scoop some of this shit out, and I give you 30% off on the
All right,
extra
thank you.
booty meat.
Donate to the needy. Thank you very much.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Write it off on your taxes.
I heard that they are taking booty meat, like the excess booty meat, and using it to plump up vaginas
Lips too.
and lips.
What's that?
And
What?
no one of y'all breath smell like ass out here. I knew something was
You
going
know
on.
what?
I knew something was going out here. Y'all out here getting fake moose knuckles. Some of y'all got some whale
You know.
paws.
Not face loose enough. Fake loose
I'm
enough.
just saying.
Because I'm cracking up.
Face bussy.
I'm really cracking up.
What would it be? Lussy? Like lip?
Oh, you know
Lussy.
what? Yeah, I'm leaving. I am leaving.
No, we're not doing this, Carolyn. I'm
I'm
not doing
leaving.
this with him.
No, I
If
can't.
you
Not listen.
wait. That's actually interesting. So if you take your booty meat and plump up your vagina, does that make it bussy?
No, it makes
Yeah,
it a
technically,
baby.
I'm
it's bussy.
it's bussy now.
Listen, technically
Chaotic
speaking.
said I walked into the wrong conversation. No, you walked into the right conversation. I'm
Stay
just
for a
saying.
while.
It feel like it would be bussy. I could be wrong.
I don't know.
I
Well,
don't
why
know.
did they put?
But would you want to be right though?
Nah.
So technically, your butthole and your lips have the same genetic makeup. It's the same skin in both places.
Yeah.
So when
So
I say
technically, it's all asshole.
so basically
You just eat an
when
ass
I
and
tell you to
what you
kiss
do?
my ass.
It's the same as
I'll
kissing your
you
lips.
kissing all
Oh,
your
that's why they say butt pucker.
Yeah.
Got it. Got it. As
I'm
and
cracking
Faye
up.
J, she's so kind to show us what an anus looks like. Go ahead, do your lips like that again.
Fucking Curtis.
Oh Lord.
Oh my God. I wish you would let this shit go.
No, because he played too much.
You play
I
too
shouldn't have
That
said
is
nothing.
so funny to me. I don't know. So, side note, real quick before we get started, I actually watch everybody's
Nah, I'm ready to
TikToks.
check out. Don't even bother.
No, I watch everybody's TikToks and I enjoy everybody's content. I watch Teffy because she be busting it open on the pole, and it's good for them lonely nights on a Thursday. Forbidden don't be posted like that, and Carolyn be doing random updates of her life about how she be working. But Phaedra actually does some comedy skits. And there is one. And I ain't gonna tell you which one it is. It's just go over there and support her content. Oh, I laughed at one. I have been laughing at this one skit for the better part of a few days. And it is so simple and it is not that funny, but it is funny as shit to me. Oh, anywho,
Not a shame.
tonight we
Oh,
actually have
take a look at it.
we have a few conversations that we want to have tonight. Some of it is on relationships. Some of it is about men. We have some news from the fast food world, but I wanted to start off our conversation with.
I'm here, babe.
Oh damn!
I'm listening. I just need to go get water.
Oh, I was about to say. You trying to hydrate hydrate your anus? That's what it is. All right.
One of us got you because I know you're.
Woo!
Hey,
Wait a minute. I do not have a dehydrated booty hole. Let's not. I don't wait. I don't know if I like that. That might not been.
How are you
You were listening to it as you were saying it.
Yeah, I really regretted it too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so
Didn't sound
sorry.
right. Mm-hmm.
Now I walked into the wrong room.
Nope. Now you lock the door. Stay in the room. You lock it.
Oh Lord.
No more light. Gracias.
That shit is funny.
No more.
I am going to forever laugh at that. Anyway, so I want to have a conversation about how, and I got to find out what her name is, but Facebook is really the social media of old people. We get that, you get that. One of the reasons why Facebook has really had a decline, in my opinion, is because of their community guidelines. They do not allow the things that Twitter would allow. I mean, TikTok is pretty stringent on its community guidelines and all. One thing that I never expected to see on Facebook is a cowboy hat wearing, thick stud, butt naked, squirting dildos out her pussy on these Facebook streets, unchecked, unfettered, just allowed to just.
Bust it wide open.
Did anybody else see this besides me?
I shared it.
I
for
know you
sure.
did multiple
I've been
times
on
with
it
your
last
freak
night, all
ass.
night.
Now-
Listen, when I tell
Was she
you I
cute?
was at work, shouldn't be watching this lady, and I'm watching everything and everyone's updates and everyone's comments. It was a doozy last night.
So, Murder,
That lady's
explain to
still
me,
up there.
what's her name? I forget what her name is.
Dimples something. Dimples. With a Z.
And I guess she's promoting her OnlyFans?
Yeah, but the thing is, you would think with Facebook you couldn't show all your inside.
Yeah,
She's showing everything.
listen.
It's on
Listen.
Facebook.
Oh, Lord.
And God forbid,
You can in the
God
comments
forbid
you
I
can show a
abbreviate
certain
any
amount of
cuss
stuff.
word.
No, Tef.
I got no
Tef,
down.
she shot the dildo out the hoo-ha.
What?
how deep is her
Like,
hoo-ha?
and that was the main post. That was up in the post.
Yes.
All of her posts was her spread eagle, no drawers.
Yeah, I don't
All
even know. That
cowboys.
was I don't know. That's a condor. That wasn't no eagle. That motherfucker was a bird of prey. Squirrel! Squirrel! That's a vulture. That wasn't no eagle.
Lord have mercy.
It may have been bald, but it wasn't no eagle. Hold on. I got a picture.
I don't know what to say, but I mean it's pretty.
What's pretty, Murder?
Her cooch.
I do have to admit,
Looks fun.
I was I almost wished I was a woman for like 5 seconds. I was like, oh my, I was like, oh Lord.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Did you see the post where some women were like, I told my man he has to delete his Facebook because he bet not,
Yo, this is
and it's on
her.
her page. All the dudes over there.
This is the only picture I could find with her with clothes on.
That's not what's bothering me though. Like what's bothering me is she's a stud named Dimples with a Z.
What's wrong with that?
Most stud names aren't like Dimple. Dimple is more of a femme thing. That's why I'm just like, you said stud.
Hey,
And
wait,
she chose the name Dimples. Like she sat down and said, I'm gonna come out in the world and this is what y'all gonna call me.
we not breaking
No, because she got
societal
actual
norms.
dimples.
There's name norms in the lesbian community. I mean, I'm a acquiesce to y'all. Y'all would know better than me. But
Not saying
Mhm.
it's given that was a childhood nickname and she just abused
Right.
it.
It just exactly that's something that grandma was calling
and
her.
it worked for the OnlyFans.
Right. Can I just say though, this is just another unrealistic beauty
And she on
standard for
TikTok.
women
Look.
to live up to.
Mhm.
This is
I was all over
unrealistic.
TikTok and everything. Trust me.
Yes, we all ain't shooting that out like that.
I can't download this fast enough. I don't trust it.
Oh, you finna make me pull my fan out.
I'm just all right. Oh, y'all can hear boots on the ground? Oh, y'all heard boots on the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, I
Yeah.
didn't mean that. I didn't mean to play that.
You didn't show us the video you was watching, but you was watching it though.
Oh, damn.
Right.
Let me
Right.
turn this
That
off
was
before
one
we
of her
get a
videos, wasn't it?
before we get a community guidelines violation or some shit. I don't
I
Oh
told
Lord.
Needless to say, y'all, this young individual has literally gone viral 10 times over, was posting videos about how they had Twitter. Oh, yeah, Twitter probably got that joint busted wide open. That's like Pornhub Central for social media. Hold on. Oh, Lord. Either way, it's on the Twitters.
Yeah, but people are trying to figure out.
Go ahead. Nick, go ahead, murder.
No, I was saying people were trying to figure out how she still got her stuff on Facebook. Everybody tagging Mark like, Mark, can you get this?
Y'all dry snitching
Can you get this
too.
lady
Y'all
off my
snitching?
timeline?
But
Y'all
I ain't gonna.
snitching on top of that?
I do have
Y'all
to
not
admit,
real.
I kind of feel a way.
Everybody is. They are snitching.
If y'all snitching, y'all not real.
Oh wait, we got
That's
Kenya,
bullshit.
Kenya sliding up.
It ain't me.
I'm just saying.
But everyone kept tagging Mark like he gonna see this woman on our.
They definitely was tagging Mark all heavy snitching, and I mean, don't get me wrong. She found really creative ways to be butt naked on Facebook, like quick clips, and you'd be like, "Is that a booty hole?" And it'd go by real fast, and you'd be like, "I swore I saw a booty hole." Now wait a minute, and then you turn and you actually look at the video, and be like, "Yeah, that's a booty hole. That is a booty hole."
She running them likes on y'all though,
Y'all, and we talking
and the
about it.
views.
Listen, I almost subscribed to her OnlyFans. I don't never pay for pussy, especially not no pussy that's not interested in me.
Almost.
Yeah, nigga. I can't. Can I say nigga? Yeah, I can say nigga. Yeah, nigga. Almost. I don't pay for no.
But they do that on OnlyFans all the time.
I don't.
They're not interested in you over there either.
Facts.
I
Yeah.
don't pay for no OnlyFans. I never saw the point of it personally.
They interested in them dollars. They're not interested in you.
About it. Yeah. How about that? I mean, all I'm saying is, salute to the king, young king. I don't.
Person.
Thank you.
Mm. Person.
But then, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
What is the gender neutral term for king and queen?
Royalty?
No.
Yeah. Not doing all
A
that.
royal. Yeah.
Yeah, royalty, royal.
Y'all just made that shit up. Y'all, you know what?
Royalty is
I got
a
a random
real
question.
fucking
Listen,
word.
could have just left. I thought you got
Monarch.
listen.
Monarch can be gender neutral.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Monarch.
But I do have a random question.
All right, what is it?
Who's that influencer dude that has a big infatuation for studs?
Oh,
Did
yeah.
he say anything about this yet?
I don't know, but if he didn't, I would be waiting on his
I'm
content.
watching for him. Yeah, I'm really watching for him to say something, but I haven't seen him say nothing yet.
I don't know.
Y'all gonna get this person's platform taken down.
You know what? Also,
So what?
don't
I got.
go ahead.
Oh
Go ahead.
well.
Go ahead, Forbidden.
No, because I'm not trying to be funny, but like my Gunnison pictures were not even. My fat was covering up everything. Like you couldn't tell a titty from a roll. I could have had a two
You
piece
got to
one.
tell
I
them
could
what
have had one
Gunnison
piece
is.
one.
They
No
don't know.
matter.
They don't know what Gunnison is.
Oh, it's a new. Well, how am I supposed to know they don't know that? Gunnison is a new beach in Jersey.
So you had
So
so you had all your boots on the ground.
Ooh,
I didn't even have no boots on. I
Nice.
wasn't even wearing the boots.
Nice. Nice. You only had a fan.
But like we took a picture and I put the words where where they needed to be, where you could still see that I didn't have on no clothes, but it wasn't. They basically put me 30 days. They gave me 30 days of faceless jail.
Really?
Yes, every time. That's why I stopped posting because it was too much. I'm like the photos that I take and I edit and I'm like, oh, this is hot. Like there's a picture of me looking like a '90s double XL model on the cover, and I'll put that up. All that is showing is cleavage.
Now, Tef
That's
get hit
it.
with a lot of community guidelines because of her pole dancing
so
too.
yeah,
Yep.
it's different for like plus size people because plus size people get strike for everything. Like my arm fat, they'll be like, "Is that a nipple?" And it's like, "Bitch, that's cellulite. Don't play with me. Play with your mother."
That look
That's
like a
it.
titty. That look like
It's fat.
a titty.
It's fat. And my poll videos get struck for all sorts of things, music,
Yep.
sex stuff. I actually got a strike one time because it was like selling sex, and I was like, I beg your pardon.
He said you out here
What?
Yes,
busting it open
Yes.
for the
I was
Benjis.
promoting someone else's party, and they used one of my pictures with my collar on. I literally was still clothed, but I had cleavage. They said that I was selling it was sex trafficking,
Damn.
and yeah, they
Promoting
hit me
sexual
90 days.
activity.
Wow.
Yeah, TikTok for promoting sensual or sexual acts.
I want somebody to promote the sexual acts. I'm grown. Promote
Not
all
all
the
the TikTok
sexuals. All of them. If there's a sexual, I want to promote it.
I mean, it's probably my fault. Like maybe if I went back and like updated my settings to say that my profile was just for 18 and up. But I'm like, a lot of the content I do, like my poll content is only half of that. I don't want it to like strike my other content as being for adults when it's not. So I'm constantly having to fight like back and be like, this is not promoting sex. This is fitness. Like,
I don't
hey,
know.
It's too much. I
like
don't know why I don't
I'm
even want to do
working
it no
out.
more.
Well,
Did someone just drink something on this live?
Yeah, because it says consuming substances, features in this live could harm your health. TikTok not minding their business at all.
what do we consume?
I put it out, man. Well, I put it out a whole minute, like a while
I mean,
ago. So
I
I don't
have a
know.
cup
Could have
of
been
water.
me.
I don't know what they talking about as far as consuming
I mean, it's
substances.
moonshine and cherry coke, but
They don't know.
But
Oh
they don't
it's
my
probably me
god.
then. It's me. My bad, y'all.
Wait, is the adult setting on or no? It must
Yeah,
not
it
be
is.
on. Oh, it is, and they still acting like this?
Oh.
Nah.
Because we
See,
talking
exactly
about
what we was talking
buttholes.
about. They're doing it
Yeah,
to
but
us
talking
right
about
here.
buttholes, I would put a warning up. I'd be like consuming the butthole. Maybe.
Consuming that
Yeah.
Consuming a butthole is crazy.
Yo,
might harm your health.
y'all some ass eaters. I mean, you can't lick good pussy
Who
if you're not gonna get a
y'all?
little booty
How
hole
you
in it.
know?
If you ever ate a pussy, you ate a little booty hole. I'm
Why are
sorry.
you
Never,
shouting out
never.
my business though? That's
I'm
what I'm
just saying
saying.
because there's a
First of all, you're too loud.
no, I'm not loud enough. I put it like this. I put good money on more than 75% of this panel than they eat pussy before. So I'm just saying, if you eat good pussy, you done got a little booty hole in there, and that's all right.
But-
But adults, you gonna sip your tea while you do that. I see that.
I mean, I'm
Listen,
not.
that's okay. That just means my pussy eating is trash. Sorry, ladies.
But for me, I haven't. They don't have that part. So how I got there is how I got there. To the ass. Okay.
Moving on. All right, so nope. I was like, should I? And then I was like, nah. Nope. All right. So
Yum.
Leave it to murder to fuck me up. Now I'm all off. I'm like, well, shit. Well, either way, today's Monday, as y'all already know. This is the head nurse in charge, and we are doing something new. We are going live on TikTok on Mondays, 8 p.m. ish, because we still are who we are. And we talk hot cash money shit about things that are happening in these viral streets. If you don't already know, we have a live show on Wednesdays where we get a little bit more in depth. It's usually a longer forum, a little bit more of a straightforward talk show. But here on TikTok, you can actually join our conversation. And that's one of the reasons why we wanted to join this, because we want to give our community an opportunity to jump on with us and talk with us. 9 times out of 10, if you see me with a lovely, lovely panel of beautiful black women who are content creators, subject matter experts on all things from sex to politics. And one thing that I always enjoy that Tef says, black people are not a monolith, and neither are women. Everybody is unique and different, and trust and believe me, there is somebody here that you are going to vibe with, and some you will not. That would probably be me. We do have a few more people that might jump on the panel a little bit later, but as long as there's a spot for you to join in, you can join in the conversation. Tonight's conversation.
Respectfully, because some of y'all been jumping on and doing a lot.
Oh, yeah. Talk about Tef, if you can, real quick. We had a disrespectful mofo last time, didn't we?
Listen, that nigga whole crashed out on the live. We were like, hey,
yeah.
You just asked a simple question, like.
Tef is high key, the enforcer. If y'all don't already know, she will be doing the regulating of whether or not you stay or go. So act like you got good sense, and like don't be a dickhead, boy. And
run them likes and share the live.
Yeah, Tef knows how to work the tox of ticks, and just not my thing. Just not my thing. But I'm gonna do my best to navigate some of this stuff.
Hi, darling.
Let me see. How the fuck I do this? I don't know. All right.
Asian told us I have no sense, so don't expect much from me. That's okay. We know.
Oh, smoke warning.
Smoke
We ain't
warning.
even
That was for
smoking.
me. My bad, y'all.
If you vaping and stuff, yeah, they'll dock you.
What? This
But
is.
we shouldn't even be
smoking last time
complaining
that it
though.
happened.
I don't get it.
I don't know. They'll be all right. But what is the warning? I mean, who are they giving the warning to? Because I ain't seeing it.
I'm good. To me.
The audience. And they're going to restrict your live, so you're not going to reach as many people because you are doing adult activity.
Ain't that a bit?
Well, I'm glad I'm not fucking. My God, like what would I be?
Hey, listen,
in?
we could get a lot more coins if we was fucking on here now. Hold on.
Yeah, they're not going to cut you off or anything. They're just putting the
Yeah, they're
warnings
not
up.
going to cut you off, but they're going to restrict your reach. So that's why we need y'all to like, share the live, run them likes.
Yeah, do that. What they said. How I put this up? I'm trying to.
You'd be banana. No, we not.
What is banana?
I'm guessing she's saying the other B word.
Oh, yeah.
What? What can I do now? You know you beat
I
banana.
guess we can't eat ass.
Who can't? It's too late. I'm already.
You can't talk about eating ass.
Really? Y'all lying.
No, they talking about the
we
smoking
joking.
and the drinking that we're not doing.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Yeah, you're right. But still.
They'll put other warnings and stuff on here. Like if they think you driving, they'll like dock you for that.
Really?
If you doing like crazy workouts, they'll dock you for that, saying, hey, this live might contain dangerous activities, watch at your own risk, like stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Yeah, that's all.
Ain't this a bitch? That's well. Hold on.
Ooh, not you. It's screenception.
Yeah, it fucked me up. Wait, I can't. I'm trying to. See, this is the problem that I don't like.
Oh,
about
such a cute picture.
This is what I don't like about this, because technical difficulties. All right, I think did I get it right? No. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Took long enough. All right. Tonight's conversation is about what this white woman said.
Dang.
Teffy wanted to talk about it. Let's go. White
It's
woman.
because of men. The boys, the men, they are falling behind.
I mean, fair point. Even if everything in the economy was perfect right now, I'm still not having kids with these men. The issue for the government right now is that I'm perfectly fine with that. Women are doing amazing. Right now, the U.S., as we've discussed, is freaking out because the CDC reported that the fertility rate is at 1.6 children per woman. That's insanely low, and their response to this is to start throwing suggestions at women and blaming us like it's our problem. But you know what? It's actually the men's fault. Newsflash, women are outperforming men in so many categories right now, and we are living our best lives. As always, make sure you like, rage, comment, repost, and follow along to stay up to date, but let's talk about it. First of all, the male loneliness epidemic, if you want to argue that even exists, is only an issue because single women are actually happier than single men because women are able to form our own communities. Men seem to be struggling with even wanting to be around each other. What a shock. And in fact, now some studies are going so far as to suggest that single childless women might even be one of the happiest groups on the planet. Which makes sense because recently psychologists literally had to coin a new term called man-keeping when referring to women's labor in the relationship. Which means on top of all the other unpaid labor that women end up having to do in these relationships, which is usually twice as much childcare and over twice as many hours put into household work, women are also expected unreciprocated to be men's full-time therapists and buddies at home because of their declining ability to create and maintain friendships. If that wasn't a deterrent enough, single women now own more homes than men, which makes no sense because those men are still earning more than women, although that gap is closing. Starting to be more widely noticed that women are more effective leaders in every sense of the term, and women are now outpacing men in both college enrollment and graduation. Whilst the U.S. is falling behind other comparable countries, women's employment rate is still starting to overtake men's. We're more employable now. You'll notice on top of all this, yes, women are expected to be looking after their families more than men, and they have less long-term health problems, which is interesting. Because you'd think that the stress of the weight of the world on your shoulders that you're currently carrying would get to you, but I guess we're good at stress management as well. But overall, yeah, it's insane to me that in this scenario, instead of actually reaching out to men and telling them how they can make lives better for everyone, you're trying to reach out to women and convince us to make our lives worse. We've accomplished all of this whilst you're still constantly actively trying to hold us back and make us reconsider.
Donut, baby.
I think women are doing just fine.
Women are doing just fine.
Thank you.
Damn.
Thank you.
Let me Nina, girl.
Thank you.
See, I be knowing now. I be knowing when to be congratulatory towards the food that people be sending. Get it? Donuts. I don't know how much that is, but we gonna eat it.
About 30.
Yeah.
Thank you for the donuts. Now, let's talk about what we just heard. That white woman said men ain't shit. That's big.
That's not.
That is exactly what that white woman said.
That's not.
It's not what she said.
That's not the sum of what she said.
That's what I heard.
It's the first line.
Right. That's the opener.
Y'all trying to tell me something different? I mean, help me. Help me.
I mean, no. So what it's saying is that
men are kind of shit?
basically what it's saying is that men's problems need to be solved by men and stop putting the onus on women because women are outpacing men in a lot of ways. We are more employable. While we still make less money than men, we are still getting more jobs. We are enrolling in college at a higher rate and graduating college at a higher rate. So basically, like, if you want the birth rate to go up, men have to fix themselves because women are okay being single because we are thriving in our newfound like independence and singleness.
So
that there's
Christina,
and
go
ahead.
No, I was about to say Christina.
No,
go ahead. I was going
to point out the comment. It says there's no benefits to having kids and getting married, which has always been true. Men have almost always benefited from getting married and having children more so than women.
I swear.
Yeah, she's right.
Yes, historically.
Yes.
Okay. Historically.
Well, no, you have to think about it.
No,
when,
historically, like if you look at studies, it says exactly that.
Okay. Whoa.
I can support Tef's. I can support Tef's choice point right now. When in Kurt, you know this as well as I do. When someone gets married, the guy proposes to the girl, but the girl's parents pay for the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah,
The,
that's.
the, the
Oh,
groom and the
no, no,
groom's
no, no,
family
no.
doesn't pay. They're not
Hold on.
supposed to.
That's Europe. That is an American tradition. In Africa,
Who that?
a man has to pay a dowry even to marry, and that's actually been more historically prevalent than what you just used as an example.
And most times it's the other way around. The girl's parents pay a
Yes,
dowry
No,
for
they're the
the
ones that's
man
paying the
taking
the
the
dowry. Yes,
woman.
it
suitor and
is.
their family pay the dowry because the women are valued as birthers.
Mm-mm.
What?
Not even in India. Not even in
Yeah,
India. Look it
no,
Man,
up.
hold on. I know
that's
I
y'all
thought we
not.
like,
yeah,
wait a
Look
minute,
no.
it
no,
up.
wait.
I'm not saying that's not like a percentage of the
In some
population, but I'm
cultures,
like, yeah, in some cultures, but by and large, like that was a huge thing for like women born to like poor parents, that their parents would be
yeah.
like, I don't have a dowry to get you married off.
Hmm.
Like that was a huge thing. And also
All right, wait
Or
a minute.
men's
Hold on. Pause for a second because I think it's important. If I make a statement and I go to research it and I'm wrong, I'll own it. Um, Now, mind you,
You must not be wrong.
if I make a statement and I'm wrong, I'll own it. In this instance, y'all are absolutely correct per
Thank you.
this AI. And but
You need to stop it
didn't
historically,
right
even
there,
I'm
read
just going to
sir.
read it. Historically, the dowry was primarily paid by the bride's family to the groom's family. The practice was prevalent in many cultures. In Rome, Europe, and South Asia, the dowry was intended to be a contribution to the couple's new household and include money, property, or goods. In some cases, it also served as a form of financial security for the bride, ensuring she had resources in case of widowhood or unforeseen circumstances. Okay, I was wrong. I'll own that. Don't lip smack now, God damn it! I said I was wrong.
just saying.
right.
I just I
Also,
wonder why. What?
Also, when you look it up, men gain so much more. Like they gain much more freedom by having a wife. Like a woman loses her name and identity because she now
Yep.
she's
Okay, I agree with
transferred
that.
from under her father's name to her husband. Women who are married are seen less employable. They tend to advance less in their careers because they tend to take a back seat to their husbands. They actually, a lot of them leave the workforce to have children, especially during economic hardships, because
Hmm.
babysitting and like childcare is so expensive. Like they have less time going back into the workforce. That's why when divorced, you have to pay out for everything like women lose. They also lose less, like, and as well as it's seen like as a social status thing, like women, now that you are somebody's wife, it is the only social currency that a lot of people care about. They're like, oh, well, you're not married. Yeah, you got your degree and you think you know everything, but why you can't get a husband
Mm-hmm.
if you that fucking smart? Whereas
Mm,
men
Yep.
don't lose
mm.
anything
I'm
by
saying.
getting married.
That's
They
what they
have their
do.
houses taken care of, the children taken care of, somebody to call the doctors for them. It's a
Hmm.
shame y'all die faster because we do everything the fuck else for you. It's
Well,
crazy.
we free you up so you can go about your
Exactly.
life. Um,
What
No,
life?
that's not
I
freeing
mean,
us
by
up.
dying, absolutely.
so according again, there's contrasting benefits for men and women. Varies greatly. It does say that men derive greater overall advantages, particularly in health and financial well-being, which is interesting because I have always been the more financial savvy person financially. Well, no, let me not. No, no, let me not tell that lie. I was better at making money and hustling. My ex-wife was way better at managing finances in a household. I am terrible at paying bills, but I can make some money. I'll make some. I'll blow it. I'm gonna blow that shit too. Like we we definitely gonna run through some bread. But I think that balance between the two, you need that, whether it be a man or a woman. Just real quick, for benefits of men, the health benefits, they said married men tend to experience better physical and mental health outcomes. Financial, it says
Hmm.
married men often see an increase in earning potential. Social support, marriage can provide men with a social network. Yeah, your wife do be making friends, and then you become friends with they husband. because by proxy, because you niggas don't know how to make real friends. That's y'all problem. Reduce loneliness, yeah, because I wanted to talk to the reduce loneliness thing with y'all real quick. There was a study done that said a lot of men whose wife died, they die shortly after because they are so bonded to their wives that they don't. Let me finish, Tef. God damn. They are so I see she already. She like, nigga, let me in there. They are so bonded to their wife, they don't know how to live life after the fact. And women, quite the opposite, because they build real relationships outside of their husband, live to marry somebody else.
Can I go now?
Yeah, good.
Right, vaccine, goddamn. So what I would say is men are most likely to die of a broken heart. However, men are also much more likely to move on from losing a spouse or having or abandon a sick spouse, and they get married a lot faster because they need somebody to fucking take care of them and meet their emotional needs. And this is not up the fuck for debate. I did home health for almost 8 years. I can count on one hand the amount of wives or long-term female partners whose husbands, boyfriends, whatever, stayed. One hand in almost 8 years. I can tell you how many of their wives stayed, because the only ones who were single were the ones who were not marriage material to fucking begin with.
Oof. All right, so that was deep. I'll say this. They say that when polled, and they asked men who is your best friend, if they were married, they usually said their wives.
Usually.
Why do men have such a hard time building real friendships?
Nigga, ask Basim, we don't know.
y'all saw my face. I was sitting here really thinking about it, and I was like, well, I don't have that problem.
Y'all don't have no opinion on why men have a hard time.
Right.
Is it not a pride thing? Because, like, with men, like, y'all have certain...
Nina!
It gotta be a pride thing. That's the only thing I can think of. Y'all just a little slow.
Listen, hold on. Yeah, I have met men. I've had a lot of male friends. Really close one. Matter of fact, the person I love the most on this earth is my best friend. And that is a whole man.
That's your
Yo.
Pause.
No pause. I don't need no goddamn pause. I love that nigga.
That pause is why y'all have trouble making friends.
I don't have no problem saying, like, if that man,
exactly,
if I could
it's
take
always something extra.
He is probably the only person who I can say, and I've known him well over 40 years.
My man.
Like 40 years. He's the only one that has seen me at my best and worst and has always been the same person throughout our friendship. And I mean, I have done some shit, and I'm just saying. But of
Shout
course,
out to Average Joe.
You know, romantic relationships differ from familial relationships, right?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, whose family is fighting in the background?
Thank you, Taffy.
Nasim, what in the celebrity match is going on?
Thank you, Taff. What she send? Did she send something good? Was it delicious?
She sent like a pop-it.
A lot.
Yeah.
What's a like pop?
It's like one of those cracker things that you pull apart and they like explode.
Now just sound research.
I thank you.
Is someone doing construction?
Right.
But you
building a
thinking you need
motherfucking
assistance. Are you
I
on your
can't tell
phone?
whose
Right.
sounds.
This is why we have a hard time making friends. All right.
So
That's what I said,
y'all are not taught emotional intelligence nor how to invest in your friendships. Like, a lot of men will be like, oh, well, our friendships are simple because we'll just punch each other and then it's over. No, y'all need to fucking talk about it.
Damn.
And then also y'all need to talk about it, get up in each other's business, hold each other accountable for the fuck shit that y'all do.
Wait a minute, why we gotta jump right into fuck shit? hold on. Can we just like?
Never mind. I was
What's going on, Pimp? What's going on?
Thank you. Somebody else other than me with a goddamn penis. Now,
Can
I
I just say this, man?
first?
When you have, I'm just saying this. I'm right now grocery shopping and shit like that. But let me tell you this right now. When you have a real good, rogue, like real roof, like literally, I just lost my friend not too long ago. I lost my best friend of 27 years. This how much I care about him. I got a tattoo of my homeboy. That's my brother. I would have gave a kidney for that motherfucker. And let me tell you this right now. My friend was gay. I met his wife, and his wife is a beautiful woman. Don't get me wrong, she her. And let me tell you this right now. Me and her still cool to this day. That's my homegirl. Right. So I'm really going like this. But when you lose a brother, it hurts. It hurts like a bullet. Like seriously, you cannot give a like that's like us losing Michael Jackson. We was hurt when we lost that motherfucker. Like seriously,
did y'all bond easily? Now wait a minute, hold on, Black Wings, real quick. Did y'all bond easily at first? Like, how did y'all become so close?
Okay, here's what happened, right? I was in junior high. My boy was basically in 9th grade. So let me tell you this right now. He was just starting high school. We met on the stoop of my old neighborhood right here, of Melrose Library in Oakland, and we were just kicking it and shit like that. I was just kind of like his little brother. Me and him kicking everything. We like wrestling, we like anime, and ever since then we've been homeboys ever since.
Nerdy shit'll do that.
And guess what? I've been through his bullshit. His bullshit was my bullshit. My bullshit was his bullshit. So I'm really saying this real talk. When you find that road dog, when you find that one that basically like this, and let me just tell you this right now, it ain't just a road dog that's a dude. Women, let me just tell you this right now. My best friend to this motherfucking day is a woman. To this motherfucking day, almost 32 years.
Yeah, women make great friends. If you don't try to fuck.
Oh, they make wonderful friends.
Often.
If you don't try to fuck them, they make
yes.
And you don't sexualize them. I'm telling you this right now. You ain't trying to. If you see her as a big sister or something like that, or a little sister or something like that, that's just family. If she know all the family members, something like that, she like kinfolk or something like that shit, that's just your road dog. Yeah. But the one thing I can't understand is this there, ladies, because let me just tell you this right now. Why do women get jealous over men having female best friends?
Because y'all don't know how to keep your penis to yourself.
Y'all don't keep it together.
And you never say your what your best friend is. You just say my best friend, and then I'm supposed to roll up, and this thick ass chick walks by me, doesn't say nothing to me, but jumps all over you, and then I look at you and oh, that's my best friend.
Now wait a minute, hold on, Black Wings. Before you respond, let me just say this: your personal experience is not the consensus over their shared experience. Because I know what you're about to say. You're about to say, I don't, I didn't, this is not how I do, and you're right. But the overall experience of these women.
I'm really gonna say this. If you on the Queen's throne, why you threatening a person that basically thinking that woman is gonna take your place? If you already on the throne,
she know I'm on that.
Look, everybody, hold on.
9 times out of 10, that's a homegirl.
Black Wings, you trying to cause a riot up in this joint. Hold on.
9 times out of 10, if that's his homegirl, 9 times out of 10, that's basically she already see you a sister-in-law.
But there's a difference between a homegirl and a best friend. There's two differences. They're not the same thing. A homegirl is the motherfucker that you go out with, you turn up with, she go hang with everybody. That's a whole nother fucking thing. A best friend that's a female is somebody that's going to be territorial. She's going to feel away. She's going to come to you and step to you some kind of way. She's going to give you a look. And then you got to sit here and be like, well, what the fuck did I do? I'm new to this fucking motherfucker thing. I don't know nothing about it. And then because there's
a level of intimacy.
Hold on. If they wait, Black Wings, that's like your sister.
Wait, hold on. Because goddamn, I don't know what your girl did to you today, but I that came from the bottom of your soul. I felt that. He was like, y'all, goddamn it, she on the Queen's throne. Shit, stop bitching. But hold on, before we got Christina on here too, and I want to kind of ask Christina a question. You said you can't make friends because of patriarchy. I saw your comment. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, the patriarchy tells men that being vulnerable is not manly. That expressing yourself is not manly. That having emotional intelligence is not manly. All the things that women do and are for each other men will not be that way. You got your guys' friendships are surface level. Y'all niggas think y'all friends because y'all play basketball every Wednesday down at the
You don't
LA
know the
Fitness.
bond we got when he throw me the alley oop.
Hey, once you get, if he's throwing an alley oop to his homeboy, that's basically.
And if I get my fat ass get in the air, you my best friend, Christy.
Right. So, but if I ask you,
and if
what's
I'm
your
showing that bitch
homeboy's
throwing an alley
birthday?
oop, I really realize
I
this
don't
my
know.
partnership. I'm 5 foot. What am I doing here?
My God damn.
When your homeboy got a girlfriend, you don't know.
Wait, no, hold on. I don't want to interrupt Christina. She was making a point. Go ahead.
You know, what's your homeboy's favorite whatever? You don't know.
Oh,
you
what?
Can't tell
But
me.
hold on.
You can't tell me nothing about your homeboy.
I thought you were asking me specifically. I know.
Like, but that's your friend. But you can't tell me nothing about this person outside of y'all be on the game every night, and maybe y'all go turn up, go smoke hookah, go to the bar every weekend. But that's it. There's no surface level.
Now, can I play a little devil's advocate with you, Christina, real quick?
Sure.
All right. I'm not going to get into my personal relationship with my best friend because I could tell you all the things. I tell you what his favorite color is. When we order food, I'd be like, he'll have Coke with no ice. I know those things. I've got 40 years plus with my best friend. But to you, I want to offer this retort. You say our friendships are surface level, but honestly, to have depth of emotion means that there are varying degrees of depth. Would you agree?
Yes.
Okay. Just because my depth is in your depth doesn't mean it's not deep. Can we agree?
No. I think we know that.
Okay.
There's a such thing as surface and there's such thing as deep.
So then there's a standard of depth.
Yeah, maybe he's
based on who? Who
wait, hold on, Bass. Let me cook a little bit. I don't, cause just hold on.
Don't look at Black Queen. Don't
Just
look at me.
because you
Don't
think
look at me on this.
No. I agree. No. I think we can have this conversation without jumping on the system.
My thing is tripping.
I agree that just because I think a puddle's deep doesn't make it deep, and that women usually get to a point in their friendships that a lot of men will never experience. That depth of emotion we don't share. I mean, listen, I can tell you right now, if I ask this panel of women, how many of y'all have cried into a best friend's arms, and then I ask the men the same questions, we're going to have a totally askew ratio. Right?
Bro, I just cry to my best friend's arms right now. My friend is my girlfriend. I'm going like this.
What I'm saying is we can't use our own personal experience, and I'm not saying
that. How can Christina?
I'm not using my.
You are
what I've seen. Yes, I had a male best friend who supposedly had male best friends, but when I would ask my best friend about his best friends, he couldn't tell me.
Is your best friend single? I just want to know.
No,
I want to know this.
No, he wasn't single.
Okay.
You know what?
Wait,
Smooth. Wait.
Don't ask.
Wait, 1 second. Real quick. Then let's divide this, because I think the men have a different perspective than the women, and that's cool. Before Cause gets into his thing, I just want to say, for the women, I'm going to poll y'all. Have you seen the depth of emotions in men the same way that you have seen with your women friends? Yes or no?
Not with other men.
Okay. Forbidden?
Same. No, man. They get deep with me, but not with other men.
Yeah, not with other men, but
same for me.
Okay. And Christina, you?
No.
Oh, all right. Bass, have you seen that?
That depth of emotion with my male friends?
The depth of emotion, and I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about your entire spectrum of male friends. Have you seen the depth of emotion that you see in your women friends and your men friends?
Yes.
Okay. Cause, what about you?
Nah, you know the vibes. Like, I'm not gonna lie, all my friends be expressing their emotions.
Okay. Black Wing Zero, what about you?
Man, my friend, here's the name, though. Being the fact I'm from the hood, I'm from the OAK, man. Let me tell you, we can't hold those tears inside for so long. Because guess why? If you have that shit build up, let me just tell you, being the fact that I suffer from mental illness, the shit builds basically something toxic. And if you ain't letting them go, we seen the outcome of what happens when they don't get help.
All right, wait a minute. Now
different generation.
This is interesting.
Different generation. It's a different generation.
Wait, hold
we
on.
Watched our,
let's analyze
older
this.
brothers and dads.
Hold on. Let's analyze that for 1 second. The women said they haven't seen it. The men are saying it exists. Why aren't the women's? And I'm not saying that it hasn't happened, but for the men, I just want to ask the men: why is it then women aren't observing it?
Well,
can I answer? Can I
go ahead,
real quick, because it's none of their business.
Oh.
My relationship with my male friends, my relationship with my male friends is my relationship with my male friends.
Okay.
And I hold that a little bit deeper. I won't say a little bit deeper. I hold that deep in the sense of I know how much it takes for him to be vulnerable with another man. I know the strength that takes. So I can get into you, Kurt. Me and you have had intimate moments like that. I can get into that. I don't have to.
Intimate verbal moments. I need you to clarify.
Intimate verbal moments in that
you need to verify on
the chicken bone.
Because of that, because I've seen you be vulnerable. I've been vulnerable with you,
right? Yeah, no,
and everything like that. But that doesn't mean that if Tef asks me, or if any of my other female women friends ask me, that it's any of their business as to what you and I have discussed or been through. That's none of their business.
That is valid.
Hold on. It's not my business.
I see you.
And it's not my business to then say, hey, this, and this. Just because I don't know your favorite color doesn't mean that I don't know the shit that you cry about at night.
Maybe the
Those
favorite
are
color
not
ain't the important thing.
Ain't the important thing. The important thing is what you cry about at night. That matters to me.
Damn. What about you, Cause?
Your favorite color? I don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah, I really don't care because I ain't buying you a gift, nigga.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I ain't buying nothing for you, so it don't matter. Your favorite things don't matter.
Let me say this: I've had homeboys and homegirls sleep on the fucking couch when I was going through problems and when they was going through problems. That's basically it. You can sleep on my couch. I don't care what the fuck this problem is, but you can't stay for long unless you're paying rent, bro. But I'm really saying this though: you got to at least put week's food in the house. I'm just saying for real. So I'm literally saying this: as long as you ain't calling me when I'm trying to get my bumper grind, I'm cool. If it's 69-911, my boys know. Let me tell you, my girls gonna, my damn homegirls know. Oh, I call that a bad time, big bro. I'm sorry. It's like seriously. When it come down to basically having a best friend, like a home, like a rock, like the sandbox motherfucker, that shit is hard to fucking find. And let me just tell you this right now: there's been many times that I've literally went to my friend, and I broke down because guess what? In 2020, on Thanksgiving, I lost my pops. My bro literally picked me up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Literally said, "Dude, get me 3 o'clock in the morning." We literally went to San Diego and literally drunk beer until I was drunk off my ass. Saying, "Dude, just let it all out, bro, because I already know how that shit feels."
Okay. That's it. All right. Ladies, I'm gonna come to y'all. I'm gonna let Forbidden speak, but then I also want to ask a question. I just want y'all to mill over the question when Forbidden says her part, though. If men are saying this is happening, but y'all are not seeing it, and men are not exemplifying this in their relationship with you, does that invalidate the fact that they are emotionally aware with others and maybe they just not emotionally, they don't have emotional depth?
What they putting on the front?
I'm trying to word it real. I'm trying not to.
Let's be real with it.
Ugh.
Right.
Y'all fronting with us.
You know what? Okay. I'm gonna go to Forbidden, but I want to say this one commentary. I love our show because I'm big on just saying what the fuck it is, like speaking truth to power. More than likely, I have heard a lot of women say, "You want to fuck me, but you don't like me," and it's interesting that women use that type of men want something from that. Well, yeah.
Can I get advice on that?
Wait, hold on. Let me just finish my point. Men absolutely desire something specific from women because if you weren't sleeping with that man, would he still want to be close to you? And that's a valid question for every relationship. But I want to go to Forbidden. I want to go to Forbidden, and then I can go to Cause because Forbidden was waiting patiently. Go ahead, Forbidden.
Unless you fuck men, I'm not looking for advice on how to fuck men.
Period.
Oop. Whoa. There it is. Forbidden? Well, I mean, maybe. We don't know. We'll find out.
I was just basically going to say the reason why we really don't see it as much is because, and this is a word I just made up, you guys over-homolize everything. Everything is gay. Everything is gay.
Well, touch the
Talking to your
pin.
boy about stuff is gay. Hugging your best friend is gay. If that's all I see, how am I now supposed to know that you can maintain relationships with anyone if you're having this much problems making friends? Like, and I'm touching to Bass's thing. It's not that she needs to know exactly what you're talking about, but if you're about to crash out and she can't help you, but I know your best friend can. I would want to call your best friend so that you get the help that you need. If I'm or another person or the person that you're with can't be that support for you. But if you telling me
But
I
I
ain't doing
get
that
that.
gay shit, I don't need to do this, I don't need to do that. Hold on. But this is what I'm saying. If you're in a committed relationship, that means this person has seen all of those parts of you. Some she can help with, some she cannot. This is why a village is supposed to be what we're all desiring, because you're supposed to be able to go to someone so that you can be vulnerable. If you can't do it with your girl or your mama, somebody. That's the thing that we don't see. All we see is y'all crashing out, and then you flip out, and then you storm off. You do the fuck shit. You come back and you like, babe, I'm good. But I don't know where you went to get that. Where did you go to get help? Where did you go to get support? That's what I'm saying. But I don't need to know the depth of your conversations. That you're right. It's none of my motherfucking business. But I do need to know that you are capable of maintaining relationships of different depths and being able to know, babe, how to verbalize that I'm not that person that you're coming to. I need to go to my friends. We're having problems. I need to go talk to my brothers so that I can get a different perspective of why you're upset. They can tell me why I'm upset, and then I could come back with a compromise.
Okay, wait a minute.
That's what it is. We don't
Can
see
I?
that.
Can I?
Wait a minute.
Can I respond
I want
real
to
quick?
give. Wait a minute. I want to give Bass the opportunity to retort, and I'm gonna do that now. But then right after Bass, I'm gonna go to Cause because he was waiting patiently. Go ahead.
First, let me say this. I completely and totally agree with you, Forbidden. I completely and totally agree that your partner should have or be able to build community. I 100% agree with that. Um, However, if a person can't, like, for instance, like my wife at one point in time felt like she couldn't calm me down. And I said, yo, it's because you're using words. I can't hear you when I'm angry. Like when I'm to that point, it's nothing you can
Doing using
say to
words.
calm me down. So, but there is a way that you can. I was able to verbalize that. I said, hey, just touch me. Remind me that you're there. It's a real easy thing. But
Just rub
I
my
can
But
butt.
verbalize
sometimes that
that.
don't
I
always
can't
work
expect I
though.
can't expect everybody to
Okay.
everybody to verbalize that.
Everyone's
I don't
different
expect
though.
Right,
I
and
don't
I
expect
understand
everybody to
that.
What?
verbalize that. However,
Just let him finish.
and I hate to say that, and I hate to say this, yo, if he can't verbalize it, then maybe he ain't the one for you. Like y'all, like again, we go back
Facts.
to this idea that we gotta give a motherfucker a chance.
Yo, give a
No,
heart for that one. Wait a minute.
we
Hold
can
on,
give
nigga. Wait. You
we can
can't
give
give an
hard.
inconvenient truth like that, and we gonna gloss over it. I just want to say flex bomb to that one. If he can't verbalize his feelings and emotional state to you, maybe you not the fucking one. I really want to
I
take
can
a
take
Clock
that.
pause
it.
because that's
I
an
can take that.
It.
listen. That's an
I can give you
emotional
that.
check. What they say? Clock. All right, let me get my fingers with camera. Clock that T.
I'll clock
Ain't
it.
that?
Gangsters,
Hey,
you got
I'll
it.
clock
You
it.
got it.
I'll clock
Yeah,
that.
but when we start leaving y'all alone, because we not the ones and you not the ones, now it's a male loneliness epidemic.
La-
And
Hey,
that's
well, that's
ladies,
the
ladies,
white
let me
people.
And
say
now
this.
they don't want it
I
no
don't.
more. Leave them
Let me
alone.
do this.
I don't know nothing about
Let me say
that.
this.
That's the white people. I'm not
Let
lonely
me
at all. Fuck that. I'll
One
be by
quick thing.
myself.
let me say
One
this.
quick
Let
thing.
me say this real
One quick
talk,
thing.
ladies, and I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be brutally honest with you, and I'm gonna say this as a guy. Y'all worried about a man fucking you. Let me just tell you right now, you can teach a man to fuck you. You can't teach a man to love you. You can't
Damn.
at
Oh
all.
shit. I'm done. That was it. That was one. Oh boy.
Damn.
Music
Yo,
ride.
the men are firing off. That's what I'm talking about. That man
Hey.
said you can teach him to fuck you, but you can't teach him to love you.
Ooh.
you know what you also can't teach a nigga to do? To like you and have respect for you.
Can I get a flex
Absolutely.
bomb on this
You
goddamn TikTok?
can.
Is there an audio that I can download for flex bombs?
Yes. Yes. I'll send you the link.
Yeah, I
So
need that. I need that URL shit done. Marco.
And let me just say this, real talk, ladies. I'm a man that loves to cook, so I'm literally going like this. My girl ain't never got to worry about having a home cooked meal because I always basically cook for her, for real, on mamas. I love to cook. It's a stress reliever. So I'm going like this though, right? If you got a man that really demands a meal from you, that ain't the man for you for real. He didn't earn that meal.
Slow down, killer.
Meal is
fucking
earned.
up the meal game now. God damn it! I'm trying to get a plate now and again. Hold on. Now,
all right, I gotta run. I'll be right back.
I do agree in the
shared. You ain't worried about. You ain't got to worry about basically a woman basically making your sandwich. You ain't got to if you're doing your motherfucking job.
You're right, but also I don't always want to work. So can you go make me a plate, please?
Prepare for the population rate to go down. This is some wild.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No.
Some wild.
No.
Shit
Okay. The men been cooking. But I want to go to the ladies.
Might as well cook your sperm at this point.
They're saying y'all not having no children. Now that goes back to that old 1950 MAGA bullshit of being barefoot and pregnant in the home.
That shit, my girls ain't gonna be. I'm gonna be rubbing her feet when she's pregnant with my child.
Hold on, but that's if she want to have your baby. I already know. Just like, hold on, ladies, I got you. I'm gonna set it up and I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm gonna start with murder and I'm gonna come down the line. Are the quality of men that you see currently out here in the dating pool worth having children with?
Kurt, look me in my eyeball. Look me in my eyeball.
That's an earned ass title. That's a big key word is man. A man being a man and being a woman.
Wait a minute, let her talk.
No,
we could talk all day, but they date men. We don't.
Okay, you and I know that these Negroes ain't shit out here. I already told you once before that ain't nothing out here, especially for our age group, and you try to fight that.
Oh, hold on. Try to fight that. No. Hold on. Because I want to let you cook. But my retort to you was simply that, and if you follow me or you know me, I'm an analyst. I'm a numbers guy. There are 9 billion people on Earth. If you split that in half for just one gender or the other, that means there is over 4.5 billion men available to you. Statistically speaking, if you only reside in your only limited space, then yeah, you're gonna find a shitty pool and multiple shitty pools. But that just means you have to broaden your availability in other pools and places to find the quality of man that you are looking for. Right. If you are hunting for a man, hold on, just real quick, because you called me. You called me out.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Even in our age group, I am unlike African men. I am not like Jamaican men. I'm a Philly nigga. I'm different state by state, country by country. Religious organizations. I can tell you right now, there's multiple religious organizations where men believe in that trad idea of what a husband, don't pay no bills and a soft life and you can't touch nothing. But it comes with a cost. So if you want what you want, you can find it, but are you willing to make the sacrifices?
I
gotta let her cook. I gotta let her finish cooking, and then I'll come back to you, cause. But just at the end of the day, are you willing to make the sacrifices to get the man that you want? And that just means going somewhere where you're unfamiliar or uncomfortable. Go ahead.
I'm glad you said that.
Oh, here we go.
All right, as a passport holder since the day I was freaking born, okay, I have been in every type of. First of all, I prefer black men.
Well, there you go. You automatically invalidated a large portion of the population.
Right. Let's stay right there. Okay. So I've tried every different type of black man. Probably not every single one of them, but you over here talking about you won't be a Jamaican dude. Granted, I don't even want a Jamaican dude. They act up too. Okay. It's even the ones here in New Jersey. I've traveled down the East Coast. I have not really found a dude that, for me personally, I haven't seen a dude that I would even want to just lay next to, let alone have kids with.
Damn.
So with that being said, if I'm going to broaden, you know where I'm going to have to broaden to? A whole nother race of people.
Yes.
Now I'm talking, not even the Africans either. Like the Africans.
That's not another race.
Yeah, but still, I'm just saying, you talking about branching out. If I'm going to branch out, then that means if I got to branch out, I'm just saying, I'm going to have to branch out of my actual comfort zone.
If you want beef, why you going to a chicken farm?
And it's so sad because I'm like, I want,
But even
I'm just saying what I want
a whole
is
nother
in
level of the
y'all,
problems.
and y'all don't.
Right.
But y'all can't be everything I want.
Listen, I would love to advocate for black men and say, hey, you know, stay within your race. And I hate that's a weird thing to say, but yes, I'm here for black love. But if you are not, I would rather you have love if you can't find black love.
Right, and clearly they're not. I ain't the one. Clearly,
Well, don't get it fucked up.
so
Them white people ain't gonna do no better. He gonna call you nigga when you fucking. Go ahead.
listen. I got caught. Listen, I'm just saying. First
All
of
right,
all,
when
it
y'all
ain't just
start doing
white.
race play,
It ain't just white out here.
when y'all doing race play,
It
and
ain't
he
just
wanna
white out
whip,
here. I'm
he wanna
just
whip
saying.
you with cotton on your ass. Don't say nothing.
I'm
like
not.
Shannon
First of all,
Sharp.
I never said that's where I was
That's
going.
crazy.
No.
Yeah, I'm
First
just
of all,
saying.
anything
Uncle
but
Shannon
that.
saw what happens when you playing that spell.
Anything but that.
Where's I need
But
a
I'm
Dr.
just
Umar
saying.
face. Hold on, Fay
But
J.
I'm saying I'm just gonna have to branch out further. There's other races. They ain't got to be white. I'm just saying.
All right. Well,
It's just
don't
sad
get it
that I
fucked
can't
up.
find
All
it
of
in
it is
y'all.
a deviation from black. So it's either white or black, in my opinion. But that's a whole nother
Well, I'm
conversation.
going to Korea. Thank you.
Hey, good
Just
anime.
so you,
Korea, to
Korean
be
women have the
exact.
4B movement because they men not shit either.
Dang.
Yep.
I think all men ain't.
Oh,
Honestly,
The
they
birth
all do.
the
and
birth rate is
statistically-
down globally.
Statistically, they have the smallest penises. That don't ask me why I know that.
Yeah. So for me personally, remember I told you last week. I done gave, or the week before that. I completely have given up.
Well,
So it's not even my problem.
well, you know what? I got a hook up for you. There's a stud on Facebook that
Good night.
her name Dimples. Go
Good night.
Google
I'm
it.
out.
Faye J. Faye J. I'm gonna try to go down the line because I told Cause I was gonna come back to him, and I want to finish up with Christina because she made a good point about the patriarchy. Just real quick, are these men worth having children with? Have you found any man that's worth having children with?
I mean, maybe one, but like, still, is it really worth having children with? Like,
Oh wait, so there's hope out there. There's at least one.
yeah, but there are still risks.
Well, it's risking everything. But I'm just saying, the quality of men. You mean to tell me, out of all the men,
Ladies, let me say this. Can I just say this real? I'm not having no child until I make her my wife. Because we not raising. Here's the thing. I was raised old school. I was raised Big Mama house, and I gave a promise to my grandmother that basically said this: my first child is going to be with my wife. We're gonna raise them under one roof. If we,
I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that shit at all. I'm
not bullshitting.
Cause I'm not saying. Hold on. I'm not saying that's not.
I don't have any kids. I'm 40 years old. I don't have any children. No children.
I'm not saying that don't work for you, but I don't need marriage to have children. I don't even want to get married again, and I'm 42.
That's a big fact.
I'm just saying, financially speaking, I can co-parent. I can absolutely co-parent, and I would prefer to co-parent in the same household in the early onset of the child's life. That don't mean we need to get married at all. If I think that you are a woman of marginal sanity and financially secure and your values align with mine and we want to bring life into the world, I don't think I need to get the government involved.
Hey, let me come back real quick.
That's just me personally. But go ahead, FJ.
So I mean, like I said, there are risks. It depends on, where we are at that moment. Because for me, I'm already a single mom. Like, men want to do it until they don't want to do it anymore. Like, it sounds good. That's why I said that's the risk. I've been a single mom for 16 and a half years, about to be 17. I've done this since I was 18 years old, and I am 30 fucking 4. I am tired of raising a child by myself. And to be caught up and possibly have to do it again, that's the biggest risk for me. So that's why I say, like, it's not that I wouldn't want to do it. I know a person that I would love to have a kid with, but at the same time, it's just like, ain't no fucking way. Like,
so do you think the decline of women having children might have more to do with the risks involved in having those children, even though they still want to have children? Like, I guess the difference, what I'm trying to ask is, has the desire to have children dissipated, or the risks outweighed that desire to have children, in your opinion?
It's the risk.
I think the risk also outweighs it, but I also think that the desire is not there either, because you want a spouse that's going to be there for you. Like, that whole idea, like that, the whole standard of what marriage is supposed to be, which is ingrained in us when we're young to this point right now.
Yeah, indoctrinated is the word I like.
Right. We get older and we realize, okay, marriage is not the end all be all, right? But then you have children involved in it. You think that because what they said back in the day is you're supposed to have this father figure. I grew up without my dad. My daughter doesn't have a dad. She has a sperm donor. That's it. It's no dad. So it's just like both of those things weigh heavy.
Yeah.
In both aspects. I have to say it's both things. I can't say it's not one and it's not the other. It's both of those.
It's a combination of both. Okay, I want to go to Forbidden, Merge on, then Christina, because I want to get the ladies' opinions, and I want to give them their time to talk. We also have Jam Vanta Black that hopped on. Just sit tight real quick, and I'm going to get you a quick introduction. But Forbidden, same question. Do you think it's a combination of the fact that the risk outweighs the reward, or just a dissipation of the desire because they're so happy being by themselves?
No, it really is. It's everything. When you get to a certain age, for women, you can be 35 and they're telling you it's a geriatric pregnancy that comes with a shitload of things that can go wrong, and tests and blood work and all these things, just from the medical aspect of it. Now, I'm jumping on Faye's point because I'm a single mom, and I absolutely understand it. I co-parent with my ex only because he didn't want to not be in the kids' lives. Like, they're not his biological children, but this is this is how we're agreeing to parent. But truthfully, I'm about to be 40. I don't give a goddamn about anybody's kids. My kids are 18 and 16, and I can co-parent with other folks. I don't want to carry anything. I'm sorry. And to be truthful, the men are not honestly they're not making it hard to make that choice.
Okay. Shout out to Black Woman in the chat. Just some of the comments. Social programming has placed a wedge between men and women. I agree with that to a certain degree. Let me see. Men have seen their mothers respond negatively to their fathers or other men. I mean, that could be a part of it. Tef, I already know how you feel about men.
Don't be like that.
I want to do a little different, a little variation of that question. Why are women benefiting from not having children? Do you understand where I'm?
Yeah, because motherhood is the ghettoest hood is all. It's raggedy as fuck over here. We're benefiting.
Wait a minute. Wait. Rewind. Say it again. Motherhood is the what?
It's the ghettoest hood of all.
Shit on a t-shirt.
Motherhood is the raggediest hood of them all is a wild fucking statement.
Taffy, repeat it one more time for somebody in the back who didn't hear you.
Motherhood is the ghettoest hood of all.
Not the T-clocks. Okay. All right. I wasn't ready for that. Why? Why?
Was y'all not here earlier when I was talking about all the labor that women have to do? Okay. So for those of y'all who may have just tuned in, so as a woman, you give up your name, your identity, twice, because you give it up once when you marry that man, and the second time when you have your child. I'm no longer Tiffany, whoever. I'm my son's mom.
Hold on, real quick. If y'all don't share this goddamn live or y'all feeds right now, if you are a woman and you agree with what Teffy, if you are a woman and you agree with what she just said, I'm telling you right now, she about to go in. I already see her lips quivered. There's a little bit of saliva juice right on the.
Listen, I moisturize.
I saw. Once you moisturize your lips, I said, "Oh Lord."
Listen, chaos. Bring it.
Yo, hit that share button, run them hearts up, and donate with the donuts. Is it what's the expensive one? There was a Galaxy one.
Oh my
God.
The Galaxy is
like us like that.
Where you Galaxy niggas at? That's where I want. Go ahead, Teffy won the
Galaxy.
Keep cooking.
Listen, on top of having to be the emotional backbone to your man, you become your child's whole world. And this is just assuming your pregnancy goes well and it doesn't fucking suck. I had to have basically an emergency C-section. This is on top of having a regular yet shitty fucking pregnancy for 9 months.
Was the man there for the pregnancy?
So a man was there for the pregnancy.
Huh? No, the motherfucker that helped put the bun in the oven. Was he there? Understood.
To be continued.
A man was there.
Ghetto is hood of them all. Got it.
Listen, a man was there. His biological father is not in the picture. He faded in and out during the pregnancy.
Gotcha.
Part of that, I take full responsibility for my part in that. I did play a part in how the breakdown of that situation.
Did a black woman just take accountability for
Don't
some
fucking
shit?
do that.
Wait
Don't
a minute.
Do that,
Oh,
I take
Flex
accountability
bomb.
on this bitch every day of the fucking week.
Wait a minute, Flex.
Play with your mother.
Yes, ma'am.
Play with your mother.
You're right.
Right. Don't embarrass me up in here.
Black Wings, I would add you, but we already got a full panel. I'm sorry.
Right.
Go ahead.
Don't do
Go.
that. I take responsibility for the breakdown of that situation. He is not a part of our child's life now. The person that my child knows is his father. We were engaged at one point. We were in a very long-term relationship that did not end well. However, we do co-parent to the best of our ability. We put our child first, and that's all that fucking matters at the end of the day. We can cuss each other out, hoop, holler, I'll knock that nigga the fuck outside my head, hit him with my car because, Your Honor, he's just a fucking guy. Wow. But that's my child's father, so I'm black, right?
Would you have another one?
Absolutely, if under certain stipulations.
What's the stipulations? Hold on, wait a minute. What?
My husband cannot make less than 6 figures. My husband cannot make less than 6 figures.
Emphasis on the husband, child.
My husband.
Let me take
cannot make less than 6 figures.
Hold on. Let's
that moyon.
Let's start.
It don't have shit.
Wait. Do you have to make 6 figures too?
That husband.
Do I have to make 6 figures? No.
That's me calling the cops on your ass.
I don't have to make 6 figures because I'm going to be the one staying home with the motherfucker.
Yeah, but
are you gonna be with that man forever?
You gotta make 6 figures and you can't make.
Ain't that the proof?
How you gonna demand? How can you demand 6 figures?
Don't do that because I make. First of all, I can take care of the. First of all, I take care of me and the child I got now. I out earn my son's father and always have for the entire time of our fucking relationship.
You're absolutely
so please
right.
don't ask me about how much fucking money I have and who I can fucking take care of. Because please believe my shit is taken care of. My car in my name and my name only.
Don't let her run off.
Don't ask me about
y'all throwing gasoline on the fire.
If I could fucking afford another child, I would have another fucking child. But that's not what you asked me.
Tef, don't run off on that. Don't try to use that
6
gasoline.
figures ain't even
They asked.
Don't.
They asked.
You know.
Do I need to make 6 figures? I'm also not looking to have another.
I know. Hold on. I know who you are. So, I'm not. No, we're not talking about what you earn. I'm talking about the fact that you want a 6-figure earner to procreate with, but not that you can't earn 6 figures, but the fact that even if you didn't, you are still okay with if I don't and he does, it meets the criteria. Why shouldn't the stipulation be we are equal in that before you have children?
Because we're not going to be equal in that after I have the baby. Absolutely. I have to take off work to go. I'm not done talking, Bessie. I'm the one who have to take off work to go to these fucking doctor's appointments. My son has special needs. I also had to take off work after I had him when he was in daycare and everything else. I am his primary caregiver. I do all the doctors. I set up all the doctor's appointments. I go to half the school shit. His dad go to the other half of shit. His dad wasn't doing that when he was small.
Okay.
I was doing those things.
But what happens after he grow up?
And
what happens when he grow up?
I'm not done. And because I would never want to give another child that I'm going to have less than the time I was able to invest in my son. My subsequent children are not entitled to less of my time than what I gave to my firstborn. So that is why that stipulation is there. It is because so I can afford comfortably, because I had to do it uncomfortably the first time around. You told them to be like, oh, you should pick better. So this is my better pickings. Okay.
I fucks with it.
These are my better pickings.
I'm okay with that.
I'm going to give that to my subsequent child. And like I said, my first child has special needs. I cannot guarantee that this next child won't. And they could have birth defects. They could have injuries during birth that have to be taken care of. If y'all thought for any fucking reason that the way children come out good and 100% 10 fingers, 10 toes with anything less than an act of God, I have fucking news for you.
I get
and
that.
half you niggas don't even know your goddamn genetic makeup to be able to tell me what the fuck I'm supposed to be looking out for.
But
Oh yes, thank you.
All right, now wait a minute, Tef. Now you're getting into like causal stuff. Okay, if this happens,
You
this is why.
asked.
And I get it. But at the end of the day, then it still predicates that men have to become top earners to become.
He don't have to be a top earner.
Oh,
He
if
just
you
has to
making six
earn
figures,
that
you're a
much.
top earner.
Not
Well,
in
6
this
figures ain't
America,
shit
not
in this
Trump's
society
America.
no more.
I didn't say 6 figures was shit. What I'm
6
saying
figures
is,
shit,
but
bro.
the reality is, less than 10% of people make 6 figures, especially in our community.
That are close to it. That are close to it.
I'm just saying, there's not a lot of it's not a lot of people that make 6 figures, and I agree, 6 figures ain't shit. But that's the problem because we have a wealth disparity, which then limits our ability to be able to have children because it's unaffordable for all of us. Now I said, I just want to say that little point. Come on, clap my tea. All right, Christina, Christina, you have been so goddamn patient, and I wanted to double back. After the discourse that we just had, you heard some men's perspective. Do you still blame patriarchy for the reason why men have trouble making emotional bonds with other men? And also the same question about whether or not would you have children with the quality of men that are out there in your dating pool?
To the first question, yeah, I still blame patriarchy because it's a system.
She said, "Hell yeah!"
Yeah, it's a system. So it's not a feeling. It's like racism and all the other isms and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
To the second question, no, I wouldn't have a baby for anybody. Like the sister said,
None of you niggas.
There's a 50% chance that you could die while having the baby. Women are the closest to death that a woman can ever be is when she has a baby.
That's true.
The number one threat against pregnant women is their man.
For their father. Damn.
Is the father. You know,
the father.
Is this the bear conversation again?
Right.
Yep.
And then even if you get through all of that and you raise your child, you know, to school age, then we get into them getting shot because of what's going on. And even if you get past all of that, there's still a 50% chance that your child may grow up to not be shit. And you could be the best parent.
I don't
And
know.
your child can
It's
grow up to be a
60-40
whole,
now.
right. Your child can grow up to be a whole monster.
Yeah.
Especially if you live in certain areas. You know, it's so many factors that go into having a kid that make it just don't seem like it's fun. I don't see the benefit in doing it. Where is the benefit to have a child?
That's real.
It takes time.
Christina, I'll say your profile picture is the face Jesus makes every time y'all talk about y'all want children. You're like, oh Lord.
That's the face I make too. And I'll be 42 this year, and I knew I didn't want kids when I was a kid. It just didn't seem.
It makes sense.
It just didn't seem like it made a lot of sense. And I'm gonna be honest, a lot of parents don't really want to be parents, and it's showing up in the children that we're seeing now.
Oh, Christine, clock that. Wait, can I get a flex bomb for that? Because I can't, because I don't have the sound effect.
Please, somebody.
I have it next. No, Christine, me and you are the same age. I have no children. When I tell you, my friends be like, Kurt, when you having a baby? No, I still like money.
Never married.
I like money and fun.
Never married.
Why the fuck would Kurt, you gonna have a kid when you in your 50s or not? How about not? Well, who you gonna leave your money
the fact
to?
that half of us that have children, if we could do it over again, we
wouldn't have kids. Who am I gonna leave my money to? These hoes. They gonna get all of it at the end of the day. That's when I tell you.
Shout out to these hoes.
I'm just saying, I got a public trust.
I
got a public trust for these hoes.
I used to work down at 3rd and Spring Garden at the Social Security Administration. Yeah, I'm from Philly. Yeah.
All right, say less.
So I used to work for the Social Security Administration. I talked to a lot of older people, older women. And when they would say, oh, do you have kids? And I would say, no, ma'am, I don't have any children. Good.
Damn.
This is the silent generation. This was my grandmother's generation. My grandmother loved the fact that I didn't have children.
Yeah.
And she used to tell me, if there was birth control in my day, I would only have 2 children.
I've heard that a lot too. I've also heard a lot of women that have said, I had to have children to survive.
Yeah, because who was going to take care of them?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I have a conspiracy.
Go ahead, Cause.
I have a conspiracy. I feel like they make black people to be harder to have kids because they want like the Euro nations to survive and thrive. And I'm seeing this because the more and more that like they place these families in these environments, a lot of these kids come out to be either defect or with mental problems or with all this other stuff, and the mothers with all the stress with family through trauma and like through certain men. I feel like, like black people can't have no children at all because systemically we are placed in these environments, and with all this stress and all this like food and like, all this like trauma, it's like it's hard to bear a kid because all these other nations is having kids and they're well off and they doing good. They in sports, they don't gotta worry about nothing. They reading books, but it seems like our kids is kind of like in a limbo. So
Real quick, not a theory, it's fact.
okay,
If you want to go back to the breaking down of the black nuclear family during the civil rights movement, if you wanted to go into how the FBI literally did welfare programs specifically to remove black men and black male leaders out of the household, if you want to talk about how they flooded the hood in the 1980s under Ronald Reagan to supply their wars with crack cocaine, which then also they incarcerated black men at a higher rate than any other race for the same crimes and criminality. If you want to talk about redlining, you want to talk about Jim Crow, if you want to go all the way back to slavery when they would fuck us out of existence and they were raping, can I say, I don't know. Either way, grape. I hate that TikTok shit, grape. No, say the goddamn word. When they abused us and essayed us on these plantations, as the second the enslaved African stepped foot in America, the entire program has been the dismantling of the black family. So I agree with you wholeheartedly. It is harder for us to have children, and yet we survive. But we are now at an apex where, I don't know, I think we're at another renaissance where women, the most intelligent human beings on the earth currently, are black women. Not women of color, specifically black women. They are the most well-educated human beings on earth. Malcolm X said it best. Who's the most disrespected people on earth as well?
The black woman.
The black woman.
So the most viable candidates to procreate with, if you talk about from a biology standpoint, are also the most vilified, disrespected, and downplayed to us, the black man. So yeah, they don't want us to procreate. But then we're not doing no better because we're making them not want to procreate with us too. So it goes back to Christina talking about the patriarchal system. The system works. They fighting us, we fighting us. And ultimately,
it's not a breakdown of the system if this is how it was always designed to operate.
Which is crazy.
But men don't realize that patriarchy hurts them too.
Yep. That part.
Black men for sure. Black men for sure.
If we could,
y'all are scared of other black men.
It's crazy to me.
When y'all carry a gun, y'all not saying, "Oh, I'm scared of these
white
bitches."
man.
Yeah, I'm scared of these, but no, y'all are saying I'm carrying this gun because if these niggas act up, I'm gonna knock the seeds out of his melon. It's
knock the seeds out of his melon. I am saving that one.
That's hilarious.
Oh Lord,
it's like a dishonesty because y'all teach your daughters how to be safe against men.
Mm-hmm.
When you teaching your daughters how to be safe, how to fight, how to do this, you're not saying, "All right, hit that bitch on the city." No, it's not this nigga in his balls to get away. How to throw a punch, do this, do that.
We realize how much of a threat men are.
Men, and it goes back to when old boy said y'all got to be accountable to other men, and the men was crashing out because y'all scared of men.
I don't think that's the case though.
It's not we scared. It's gonna go south.
Wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute, Jam, you've been so goddamn patient. Go ahead, Cook. Give me your overall viewpoint.
It's not fair. It's not fair. My grandfather always say this: little boys fight, men go to war. You know what I'm saying?
So
So
elaborate to me.
when
What
I
is wait, wait,
engage,
wait. What does that mean to you?
what it means to me is I'm not gonna fight another guy over something trivial.
I like that.
If we're engaging, it's going south. Either gonna be me or you.
Got you. If we gonna
So
get
when
if we escalate to that
so
point.
yeah, so engaging another guy, we always think of that. It may not go that way at all. It may be, hey man, let's we get away from each other, but yeah. I lost my train of thought. I'm
It's all
sorry.
right, good bro. Well, no. Comment then. How do you feel about women and as a whole? And I would love to know how much in this study is black women versus white women, but women feeling like we don't want to have children with the men in this dating pool, and we are happiest when we are by ourselves and not even interacting with men.
True. It's sad to hear and see. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think
Because
that's a true statement?
I see it, but I also grew up see it. Slowly being dismantled.
How so?
I see it, and it's sad to say, and I'm sorry y'all even feel that way. But I can always say we all not like that because I know I'm not. But shoot, that's the reality of the day,
See,
and I
they
can
go a
just
brother that
only
gets
hope
it.
for it to change. I can only hope for it to change. I hope y'all meet. I hope y'all meet a person that disproves all that. You know what I'm saying? But shoot, this is the world we live in, and I know I'm gonna do my small part to try to change my little piece of the world.
See, I like that.
Because I am a father of two girls, so I gotta show them at least a decent version of a man. You know what I'm saying? So they know what to look for. When they get older.
See, I think that's why these conversations are so important because even though the prevalence is to talk about the ancient people, I'm not even going to just say men, but just ancient people. There are examples of good fathers, like good fathers who are trying to be examples to their daughters. I think men are their best version of themselves when they have daughters, but also they are the shittiest men to date, which is wild. What makes that the difference? Why can't they? Why is it so hard to be in a relationship with a good man, but they end up being good fathers to daughters?
They're protecting their daughters from niggas like them.
Say wait,
They're protecting their
forbidden. You
daughters from
got to
niggas
my
like
line
them.
of. Oh, I'm so glad. I didn't want to say it, but okay. Why is
No,
that?
I was being very quiet because I was like I'm giving everybody time and stuff, but I also was listening to come up with this point. The reason why Teffy says six figures, when they decide, well, not to say that they would get divorced, but if they decide that they're no longer going to be together, that child still has to be taken care of by me, not by you, because you're leaving the house and I'm the one that's staying with the children. So we now need to maintain that life. I don't want to have to hear that you can't pay child support because Target only paid you, $20 and your sick time is out. So now Pookie can't get Pampers and the
Why
little
do we
kid,
name
the
the
next
child
kid.
Pookie?
But I don't know. Oh, it's just where my head went at. Why you analyzing the wrong thing?
Oh, sorry.
Listen to the gems
Right.
as I drop it.
Okay, Jim drop.
I just, women just want to make sure that if they do lay down with you and they do get pregnant, that they are still able to take care of this child with or without you. It's not the goal. We don't want to not have children with y'all. It's also like, Donna said it. Y'all don't make us feel safe. If I'm interacting and I ask you how many children do you have and you say three, my next question is how many mothers? And what are the relationships like with the mothers? If you turn around and tell me you haven't seen your kid, you don't see your kid, you don't
Mm-hmm.
think to find some way to work with the mom or make whatever y'all need to do happen so that you can be in your child's life, you're just content with telling me I see him when I see him. That now makes me alarmed, red flags everywhere, because that now shows me that God forbid I slip up and don't swallow. Now I'm stuck, and if we disagree that this is where you are going to be at, now the child suffers. See, that's the thing. We're asking to break these cycles, but we're not actually trying to break them. It's not that nobody doesn't want to have kids. Some people do, some people don't. It's the fact that what's the bottom line? Are you going to be here? Can we do this? Can we do this? Because If not, let me go about my business and let my success rise. Because then I don't want to put nothing on the back burner. I did that for my kids is 18 to 16. My oldest would have been 22. Like,
No, I get
it's
it.
not it's not that we pick these men. It's what's the options that are given to us, and we work with what we got.
You get no disagreement from me. Kenya in the comments says, "My dad says I give you the game so you don't be with a dude like me." That's, I
My
mean,
God, today.
Yep.
I mean
I'm
that's
not
that's
gonna hold you.
that's truth to power. Real quick to
See?
pivot for the last half an hour of this. Then after this discourse that we just had, we're not gonna get to the food tonight, y'all. We'll say that for another day. Y'all got to talk about
My
how
rolls.
niggas ain't shit, and it took 2 hours for the shit. This is a quote that we were discussing within the chat. She is
That's
the
why I
table.
have food in the first place.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Murder?
Oh, she said her name is Kia, not Kenya.
What'd I say? Am I?
You said Kenya.
Hold on,
Kia.
I ain't got my. Y'all know I ain't got my glasses on.
Where
Hold
You
your
ain't got your
glasses?
readers on. Where your readers at?
Jesus.
Kia, I'm so sorry, Kia.
No,
I just got.
nothing.
Listen, I promise you, I just got glasses, and I don't like wearing them on stream because
No, I was saying that was the reason why I had food, because I thought we was going to talk about food today, and I didn't want to be hungry talking
I
about
saw
food.
you eating your chicken wings.
That's
You
cool.
ain't shit because you ain't give me none. She is the table. Only a man who
Hey,
can't
Mike.
afford to
Hi,
maintain it
Mikey.
complains about what she brings. And the topic that I forgot who said it, but either way, are men obsolete now for women?
So what?
Obsolete is a strong word,
I know.
but it's getting close.
Johnita said it. Johnita said it. Are men obsolete for women now?
Yeah, it's getting close. Like it's almost. I give it another 10 years.
Once they
You
come
said
out with AI that y'all could attach that rose to, it's a wrap.
obsolete in what way though?
Every way.
Obsolete in every way but procreation.
Man,
I
y'all
don't know.
niggas.
They don't need us to procreate.
Man,
Well,
listen.
they
Only
need us
cool.
to procreate.
They making them
Listen.
double X
Listen. Look.
chromosome babies.
Listen. Look.
Yeah,
Listen.
that's
Look.
true.
Bass, they
Y'all
gonna
could
milk us
stick
like
it.
cows and keep us pushing.
Y'all could keep.
Yeah,
Y'all could keep sticking in this artificial society. There's plenty of women around the world that people haven't even saw. So it's like I ain't gonna lie. I say this: God made a lot of women. God made a lot of men. If you can't find that person, then you just can't find that person. There's somebody out there for you. It's just you're gonna have to just chill and sit back. You gotta be alone. You gotta do your business. You gotta handle your business. But if you trying to force an interaction, it's
Mm,
never gonna come to you. You understand what I'm saying? You
I
gotta
do agree with
sometimes
that.
be natural. Like sometimes it's like the reason why you get into these experiences is because you're not slowing down. You're not really just falling back and just listen and be like, listen, if I know these things are happening to me or reoccurring to me, I gotta like relax. The same thing for dudes. Dudes be wanting to hear to be running around and wilding, but you know, they be facing a whole bunch of BS and they gotta just chill out.
See,
Sometimes
cause
you
that
gotta
makes me want to ask the panel a question. What he said. How long have you had self-inflicted time to yourself? Not, oh, I was single because I couldn't find nobody. How long is a period of time that you said, I don't want anyone and I'm just making this time for me? What's the longest period that you've had that experience? Murder?
I want to say about 3 years.
Oh, so you purposely stay single for 3 years. Okay, Fay J?
Absolutely. It was right after my first baby dad.
That'll do it.
Two.
2
Two for
years?
me.
Forbidden?
2 years in celibate.
2 years and you ain't getting no you know what I mean? God bless you. Merge on.
5 years and counting. It'll be 6 years next summer.
All right now.
I got
So y'all
questions.
talking about obsolete men, and I'm just like,
Bass, what's the longest you have gone?
2 years.
2 years.
2 years. It was to prove a point. I told
That
my
don't
homie.
count. That
Yeah,
don't
I
count.
told my no. Listen, I told my homie. I was like, bro, he had
Forced
broken up with his
behavior.
girl. He had broken up with his girl, and I was like, bro, you need to sit with yourself. So when me and my ex broke up, the first thing he came to say to me was, bro, you need to sit by yourself. And I was like, you're right. The reason that you normally give a lesson ain't because of the lesson that you're giving. It's because you need to hear that back sometimes. And I'm glad that he told me that. And I sat on my ass for 2 years just doing the work. And it took me another 4 to 5 years to find a woman who had did the work that can match that energy. That's really what it was. So the next 3 years after the 2 was just kind of me trying, like me saying, all right, cool, I'm gonna put myself back on the market type shit.
Okay. Smooth. What about you? How long?
Yo, so I'm not gonna hold you. Like 2024 was like my last relationship, but like before that, I gave time for about like 15 years just to focus on myself and really just like lock in because it's like it's important to me. Like I got family, you know what I'm saying? Like I got priorities, and like already got put on the game through like my dad and like my aunt. So it's like really and truly is like I feel like a lot of people really want real connections, but they don't really understand those connections. So I just sit back and I just really just do my work and mind my business.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Minding your business and drinking water are probably the healthiest things you can do in this earth. Christina, how about you? What's the longest time period?
Currently 8 years.
Oh, holy shit! Now, is celibacy involved in that? I want to know. I'm nosy.
Yeah, but it was somewhat unintentional. Okay, so I kind of was like, in 2017. I was like, I'm a chill, and I chill. 2020, happened. Then you kind of was like, okay, you didn't have no choice. But then I moved, like I left the state, and I'm not gonna lie. While I like the state, the men down here leave a lot to be desired.
Gotcha.
And not to like try to like look down on anybody. I live in Louisiana. They're like last in education. They're next to last in a lot of things. I work
at like the highest poverty down there and everything.
Yeah, like they're like it's very poor. I worked at a hospital. I came across a lot of men my age. Remember, I'll be 42, who were coming in with the itchy scratchy.
Not the heebie-jeebies.
Yes, and I just saw a report where like chlamydia is like on the rise here, and like syphilis is on the rise.
Oh, no.
So it leaves a lot. It leaves a lot to be desired. So then I'm not gonna lie, some of that turned into a small amount of fear, and I had to really sit with myself because I normally don't move in a spirit of fear. I mean, I left Philadelphia, packed my vehicle, and moved to 2,000 miles away. So I don't operate in a spirit of fear, but you got people down here that purposely sleep with people knowing they got the HIV. It's scary out here. It's scary out here now. You got to ask for the my chart. You got to ask to see the numbers. You got to protect yourself. And it's beyond now wearing a condom because you can get herpes. You can get, it's so much that can happen. So now I'm kind of like considering like, I think if I get into something, it's going to be long distance. I don't think I can deal with anybody in the state because it's not good. It's not good at all. And who wants to do it? Who wants to be 42? Finding out they got an STD. I never had an STD a day in my, who wants to be dealing with that? I don't want to deal with that.
Exactly.
All right. And what about you, Jam? What's the longest you've gone?
The longest I've gone, it started during COVID. It was like 2 years. And then I got another relationship. I thought she was the one. So that ended recently. So I'm at my rage before the healing phase of this breakup right now. So you know what I'm saying? I'm going through this healing process right now. But to answer the question, it was about 2 years.
Ooh.
I had a question.
What is wrong with me? I would just get mine and then go ahead, Tef.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Something is wrong.
Oh, what is wrong with you?
I
mean, I got an answer, but you're not gonna like it.
That's all.
It was rhetorical. It was rhetorical.
I don't know. I'm kind of interested to hear. You know what? I don't mind when Tef read me. It's just I know when she read me. it's gonna be a little too honest for me for live, and I can't.
I would say not a lot.
I was about to say I can't cuss her out. Tef done see me in all my glory and my faults, but I don't think I've. If I'm to count situationships, friends with benefits, actual relationships, I don't ever think I've been single since I was like 10.
That's a red flag.
Fuck you.
That's a red billboard.
Damn.
I don't think I've ever had
a red ribbon in the sky.
I hate you.
Damn.
I've tried to be single, but it never plays out that way. Somebody comes into my life and I'm just like, I could rock with this.
If it just comes to your life, did you even rock?
But here's my thing though. I'm not unhappy with my love life. Like I hear people be like, oh, with COVID, I had to ramp down. Ramp down? That was some of my best fucking.
I think you're the only one happy.
I ain't gonna lie, I had a COVID baby my damn self.
That's what I'm saying. COVID was lit. Y'all ain't had nothing to do but watch Netflix, eat Doritos, and fuck. I had a ball.
I got a vasectomy in 2020.
I'm just saying.
COVID said go snip it.
I was about to say COVID was lit for me.
COVID said go snip it.
COVID
was lit. You're right.
Yep. Thank you for bidding. I was too busy working.
We were working.
Saving the world.
I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
I was working.
Essential gang.
Exactly. Thank you.
Pay me more.
And don't play. I was working for the Department of Homeland Security. We was out here securing the nation's security while I was fucking at
You
work.
was securing that ass. Shut up.
Right.
Wait,
Nigga, listen, you about to have me tell your business.
No, don't you do? Don't you tell my
Nigga, the only thing you was securing was your 8 cases of COVID.
Yeah. Now that. Yo, I ain't catching no heebie-jeebies, but I got every form of. I got COVID 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 20.
No, you caught the cooties.
You the cure.
Yo.
They need to test your blood because you done had it so many times.
But see, you know what? I'm not telling them. That's it. That's enough of Kurt. What was your question, Tef?
Fighting for my life is what Donna said.
Hold on, I have a
That's
question.
what we was doing while Kurt was sowing his royal oats. Sorry.
Bye.
Basics.
So I have a question for you. How many of y'all actually enjoyed your time being single, or did you consider an obligation to like the work you did on yourself? Because I thoroughly, not necessarily at first, but I enjoy being single. I like being by myself. I have come to find I am a joy. A bitch is funny, talented. I get up and go like outside of my parental obligations to my child. I go when I want to go. I eat what I want to eat. I cook when I feel like it and don't when I fucking don't. I looked at myself and was like, bitch, you don't. That's so cool of you.
Okay. I mean,
so how many of y'all actually liked yourselves and liked your singleness?
Can I answer real quick?
I'm an only child, so I'm solitary by nature anyway.
Yeah.
So hold on. Y'all not going to
Christina said that she's solitary by nature. Bass, you go last, and Cause go ahead, and then I go to Bass.
All right. So.
Or was that Jam? I'm sorry, I can't tell because y'all screamed.
That's Jam.
Was it Jam? I'm sorry, Jam. I think I fucked that up.
Jam going first, so like I'm going first.
No, Jam. If you had something to say, go first. Then Cause. Then
just real quick, I would say I enjoyed my solitude in my 20s, but I'm in my 30s now, and in between that I was in relationships, and now that I'm single again, this shit suck. I need some companionship.
That's real shit though.
Cause I used to game all day and be by myself. Now this shit, I'm calling people. Hey, you want to go do some comedy show?
I'm asking, do you not like?
Wait a minute, Jam said I bought an extra controller for somebody to come over. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? I need a player too, fam.
I'm asking because a lot of people that I find don't like their own company.
Yeah, and then all my
Mhm.
friends getting married. See, I'm looking, I'm like,
That'll
damn, I
do
want
it.
this shit too,
Yeah,
man.
that
So
Thank
that'll
like,
you.
Well,
That's
hold
a
on, hold
fact.
on, hold
what?
on, hold on, hold on. Jam is in
single
his
sub.
30s. He's in his 30s. This is the time where men's biological clocks start ticking, and they're like, "Oh, let me get married."
I don't want to
Jam,
be a player no
Jam,
more.
holla at me in about 10 years.
Aw.
Holla
I
at
don't
me.
want to be a player no more.
No, don't do that because he might pick right. Just
He
'cause
might
you
pick right.
didn't.
Yeah, I definitely
Yeah.
fucked up. I
Just
can't
because
That's
you
why
say
so
that.
many
didn't.
people
Don't do
losing their
that.
mind during COVID.
Yeah.
Beating the
You know
hell
what
out
I'm
their
saying?
kids, beating
Yeah,
their
Christy,
wife
they,
because
they,
they
they
can't
married people that they didn't even like and was stuck with them.
and they couldn't they couldn't sit with themselves.
Yup.
If you can't sit with yourself,
Listen.
you can't sit with anybody else.
You right.
And
Meanwhile, I
COVID
was walking around
exposed
my
all of
Yeah.
that.
apartment.
See,
Meanwhile,
Kobe
I
was
was walking around in
some
my
deep
apartment crying
self-reflection.
because
You
I
know what
was
I'm
like,
saying?
"Girl, what is up?"
Now I ain't going front. I love my company because I could be up somebody's butt 1 minute and then you might not hear from me for a week because I like to be
Yep.
by my. No, I grew up as an only child, so for the most part, my
Me,
brother
yeah.
my brother didn't come into my life until I was almost 13, 14 years old. So I'm one of them niggas. I was born in the 80s. I had an imagination. I didn't have video games. I know how to sit, read. I know how to
Yep.
do everything in
In
my room.
Yep.
I got a big
Right.
ass house. I be in my room under covers. I got a refrigerator here. I get my little drink. I make my sandwiches. And I done watched everything from Netflix to Hulu to Disney Plus and just be as content to be
And
rolled up.
if you was raised old school,
And I want
what's the
that with
one
a
thing you
player
didn't say to
too.
your mom?
Thank you.
If you was raised old school, you never told your mom you was bored.
Yup.
Because if you told your mom you
She'll
was
find something
bored,
for
she
you
was
to
gonna
do.
find something for you to do. So
Come
you
on,
learn how
Christina,
to
talk
entertain
to him.
yourself.
And that
There
means
you go.
chores. Mom,
Yep.
I didn't ask you to do that.
Go in the kitchen and board them dishes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Amen.
Or
All right.
clean
Listen,
those
I
baseboards.
grew up in a big family. I have five five brothers, one older sister, one younger sister. I like being by myself.
All right.
It
I
is
do.
okay when
I
you
do like
got
being
when
by
you're
myself too.
surrounded by all the people. You appreciate your own space.
Whew, yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
for
I'm the
me,
eldest of
I
10, so
Oh, shit.
yeah. See, you see, so
Everybody should
you
go through that
understand it,
period of
yo. I don't gotta
solitude.
share nothing.
Who
My
said,
space
wait,
is mine.
who just said that? I'm sorry. I wanted to highlight that comment. Somebody says everybody should go through that
No,
period.
and yeah, I say everybody should go through that period of solitude at some
Listen,
point in their life.
If Superman got to reset, everybody got to reset.
I
Real talk.
I ain't
Real
even going
talk.
front. And if you're a religious person, like I like the Superman analogy because it's called the Fortress of Solitude, so I get that. But even Jesus Christ left his apostles to sit and meditate with himself. Now, if you're religious,
working his nerves.
right?
I remember that.
Even Paul out here cutting up, and these niggas want bread and fish and shit. Nigga, I got to go pray. If even Jesus got fed up with niggas, you should get fed up with niggas. You hear me?
Exactly.
Mary Magdalene over here rubbing my goddamn feet with them wet ass weave. Bitch, get off me. Anyway, that's not what Jesus said. I promise that's not. I'm sorry. Jesus didn't say
Did I
that.
see lightning?
No, but
Jesus ain't never told Mary
bro, I
Magdalene
promise
that.
you, if God ain't struck me down already, let me not play with the Lord like that. Go ahead,
Not that
Smooth. I'm going to go to Smooth, and then I know Bass wanted to round out, and then we get ready to get out of here.
So
Oh.
I like being single. I like my time because some of these women be getting on my nerves, and like I'm not gonna hold you. Like it be too much, and I just be really like mentally clocked out, and I be telling them, I say, yo, you get on my nerves. I don't know how to do this, and they be pushing buttons. I like I kind of like my space. I like to make my own yarn. I like to, you know what I'm saying. I just like to be. I don't like to be stressed out. You know, I'm already stressed out working out. I'm already stressed out making deals with people. I'm already stressed out listening to people talk about negotiation deals. Like, I don't need to be like having more stress in my life. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you want me to respect you and honor you and like treat you a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I shouldn't be
Can I
coming.
offer this concept to
Thank
you?
you for the rose, Sonora.
Cause let me ask you a question. Now, I will say I have had the benefit in my experience in life of being around some amazing fucking women. I know what a good woman can do to your life. A good woman don't add stress. A good woman takes a lot of that stress away. And I'm not knocking. I get it. You want to make your money. You want to do your thing. And you took 15 years of life to get yourself right. If you are open to exploring having a companion or a partner or however you would, whatever relationship dynamic you want with a woman, I will say this. A good woman will always add to your empire and never take away. And I don't think that's something I have to say to you. I think you're intelligent and articulate enough to be able to say that yourself. But I want to just reemphasize that for anybody watching. Yes, men absolutely do complain about women because a lot of them do not have the capabilities of picking a good woman. They wouldn't even know what one looked like if they came around. And the fucked up part is, even if they got near one, they don't qualify to have her. I have been blessed and fortunate enough in my. I'm just saying, I've been blessed and fortunate enough in my life that I have had multiple good women. I fucked it up. I can tell you that. Or I was able to build with them. We had our time and then we separate. But I want to walk away from this conversation with the notion that absolutely companionship still has relevance today. It is much easier to do things with a partner that is boots laced with you than to do that shit by yourself. And as black people, we gotta stop doing this. I gotta get it out the mud by myself. That ain't how they do it. They get their whole family fucking involved in business, in life, in everything to elevate themselves generationally, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. But we always trying to do it out of the mud. We wear our grind as a badge of honor when really there's an easier way. And if that easier way is through your partner, yeah, I mean, go eat. But I like hearing young black people out here doing and getting their shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All I gotta say is
stop kicking your kids out of the house at 18 and
that's
like
another one.
Right. That's another one.
But
yeah.
what I forget. I don't know if it was Minister Farrakhan who said it or whomever. He said the greatest financial decision a man will ever make will be the woman he decides to marry.
Mm-hmm. That's a Farrakhan quote.
Go ahead, Bass.
Facts.
Get ready to round us up, and then I'm gonna let the ladies have it, and then we out.
I love myself, and I hate to say it that way, but I love my company. Carolyn knows this. We share a birthday. Forbidden knows this. She's a Taurus. As a
too
Taurus,
many goddamn Tauruses on this panel.
We absolutely love our solitude. We absolutely love sitting in a room by ourselves. Hell, we love sitting outside with our feet in the grass by ourselves. Please don't interrupt me playing with my toes in the grass like I'm in the sand. Please do not interrupt me. But yeah, that's a thing. I enjoy my solitude. I enjoyed being single. I enjoyed it a lot. And to find a partner that, and this is just speaking to you, cause to find a partner that I enjoy being around more than I enjoy being by myself, it was a blessing in itself. I had never had that, and I didn't find that until. And I'll say this.
That's goals.
God tried to give it to me when I was 18. God tried to give it to me when I was 18. I met my wife when I was 18. We didn't actually start dating until I was 39, 40 years old. Because I said, nah, you got too much going on for me. And right now, I'm in my royal oats, 18-year-old. I want to go out here and fuck everything I can.
Wow.
I don't want to be tied down.
That's a good life. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, so for 40 years, whatever, for 20 years after that, it was a lot. So now, I'm blessed in finding her again and recognizing, yo, listen, it's not only is it good women in the world, you might already met her.
So Melanie, Melanie says that's because you wasn't ready. You wouldn't have appreciated it then. Do you believe that?
I absolutely know it, and I told her that. I absolutely know it, 100%. I was like, yo, if we would have got together when I was 18, yes, maybe you wouldn't have went through the things you went through with other men, but you probably still would have went through them with me.
Yeah.
I know I was a piece of shit until I was about 35, 36 years old, until I had my fourth daughter. Put it that way. My fourth daughter is what kind of did it for me. Because that one, my youngest daughter, I raised pretty much by myself because her mother worked fucking 72 hours a week. So I raised her by myself for the first two to 3 years of her life. And that gave me a different appreciation for what Tess said about motherhood, about just raising a child. It gave me a different appreciation for it. I looked at from that point on, I looked at all mothers different. Because it's yo, you do a lot. And I just want you to recognize that I recognize that you do a lot. And I appreciate you, even if they ain't my kids.
Now I will say this and tell a little bit of your business. You still got new marriage on your breath. I don't want to hear shit.
Yeah, but but wait, you saying I got new marriage? I got new marriage, but I have all through COVID we were
you
together.
right.
We lived together.
I know.
All through COVID.
I don't care, Bass. You still
So,
got new ceremony on your breath, and I love it. No. I like newlywed on you. I genuinely.
But I said this. But the reason I married her is because I thought this then. Like the reason I even asked is because of that.
And there's nothing wrong with saying you still got newlywed on your breath, and I love it.
So do you think that's the key to making men better? Is to give them the baby?
No.
Let's give them the baby. Don't do that.
I
couldn't have said that no louder.
Mayday.
Christina, you scared the shit out of me.
Me and my wife don't have children together. We raise children together, but we don't have any biological children together. So I'm not going to say give them the baby. That's not going to be my response. First off, I would never tell any of my daughters that. And now,
when I say give them the baby, I mean like let him raise
that child,
so they can have that empathy.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant to say to Forbidden. When she said the risk is that now when we get divorced, I gotta walk away with this baby. Stop walking away with the baby. Let that nigga walk away with the baby. And now we're gonna stop having these conversations of he not in the life, blah blah. No, let that nigga raise the baby. He wanted to have the baby too. That's the thing. Like a lot of
Bass. Okay, no, I agree. I agree with what you're saying, but also if he is showing irresponsibility, ain't no half decent mother going.
That's not. If that's the case again, then we'll go back to you picked wrong.
Okay.
But outside of you picked wrong.
Well, hold up. Okay, so wait a minute. There go that pick wrong. There go that word pick wrong.
Let me finish. I don't rock with the idea that women pick wrong. I rock with the idea that men wear masks and show up as something different.
I do rock with
it. I'm not saying that they always pick wrong. I'm saying maybe 20% of women pick wrong on a consistent basis. Maybe. The rest of these niggas really ain't shit. And that's cool.
Oh, she done took the hair down. Hold on.
My thing is
it's a problem.
The issue with that is this. If you're gonna have a baby with a man, and at year 5, you recognize, he's a horrible person. He's not gonna be able to raise this child. Blah blah. Cool. Whatever. If that happens. I'm not saying that doesn't happen. What I am saying though is just like how women have to grow up in that 9 months, no matter how old they are, they have to grow up in that 9 months to be able to meet the needs of that child. He would have to do the same. I had to do the same.
I disagree wholeheartedly with that.
My girlfriend wasn't at the time when we
you
had our
and your
kids.
situation. These are ill-equipped men who have zero maternal instincts, let alone they can't even fucking take care of themselves. The majority of them. Respectfully. And
why are they having babies with them?
Hold on.
We talk about nigga, we're not allowed to have birth control now.
Hold on. That is the other thing.
Now, we can't even get on birth control because men already intervened and took that away.
Hold on. This goes back. Wait, Christina brought up a very good point. This all trails back to patriarchy. There are no birth control contraceptions and shit like that. If you look at what women have for birth control and what men have for birth control, two totally different things. Trust me, if I could take birth control, I would.
You could have taken birth control, but they got rid of it because niggas are bitches.
Hold on, Christina.
Nah, because the trial was
if cutting my dick
infertile.
is the only option I got, then
that's
listen. I'm emptying the clip anyway. Look, all I'm saying is, what I'm trying to say is, no matter what, everybody makes the conscious decision, both men and women, to have unprotected sex. And if you let that man shoot that club up, you made a conscious decision. I made a conscious decision. So, yes, if we talk about picking wrong, listen, just because you fucked the motherfucker, that don't mean you pick wrong. But if you let him shoot the club up, knowing what the possibility is, and this is why I can say to my hand of God, thank you, Lord, I have never had unprotected sex with any woman I was not willing to take on as the mother of my child, because I picked dope women. period. So if it happened, okay. And if it didn't play out the way I want, at least I knew I was going to have a relationship with a dope woman that's going to raise my child, because I picked the women that I choose to interact with certain things. If you see me strap up and pull out, I don't think you ain't shit. Just, food for thought. I'm just saying, it's just me. Ladies, before we get ready to get out of here, because we at the 2-hour mark. We are at the 2 hour. Somebody gonna be like, that nigga put a condom on with me. That motherfucker.
Yo, hold up. Sorry.
I told you COVID was lit, boy. Ladies, if you could give one remedy to men that would make y'all more open to building families and having children with them, what would be your suggestion to a man?
Learn empathy.
Oof. Oof. Ooh. I you know what? I'm not going to. My goddamn. I feel like men have a understanding of empathy, but
don't know how to practice it. We know the math. We don't know how to apply it.
Okay, I can accept that. Merge on.
Huh?
She don't like men enough to even give
You can hear.
It's not even that.
I feel.
She don't. It's not that she dislikes men. She.
It's not that I know.
She hate niggas.
I have met
disdain.
As somebody who recreationally fucks men, I typically only pick nice guys. So I have met my fair share of nice men, and I know some, and I've recently come in contact with some dudes where I'm like, damn, am I gonna have to stop saying niggas ain't shit? Cause y'all seem mad cool, bro. Like, y'all really. I see.
Not as long as I'm your friend, niggas.
Listen, niggas will forever be not shit. Like in general, but I'm like, okay, the dating pool got a couple of clear spots in it, is what I'm saying. It's some dudes that I'll be like, oh, all right, listen, Duty Wop, you might be okay, but as far as having kids, if you're not willing to accept or meet my criteria for what would make me feel comfortable having children, then it's not a conversation that I'm even willing to entertain. If you want to know what it's going to take for us to have a child, I would like to be married. As someone who had a child out of wedlock, I would prefer to be married. I would prefer my partner to make a certain amount of money for us to have a home of some size.
No, say the whole thing. How much money, Tef?
Listen, preferably
okay.
6 figures.
Okay, let's put the real factuals.
To have a home of some size, because I'm not bringing you into my life to downsize. Ooh. I'm not giving the child I have. I'm not taking away from the child I have to give to a child that you don't even know for sure that you want.
Okay. All right.
So I'm not whiskey mask.
Okay. And listen, and I'm not giving less to a child that we are bringing into the situation. No. My son has always had his own room. He is going to continue to always have his own room. This new child that we bring into this world, they will have their own room. They will have a mother who is able to be healthy and present for them. Both physically and mentally and emotionally, because raising these little niggas is rough. And as somebody who had a unexpectedly tough pregnancy, if you not fuck all the emotional stuff that I would expect a good partner to provide, if I don't have the creature comforts, it's not even worth it for that reason.
Okay. All right. In the comments, Donna said therapy. I think that's a big one.
Mm-hmm. Not just therapy, because a lot of y'all niggas go just to have, it's like a little merit badge. Well, I went. No, take it seriously. Really sit with what that lady told you and do the work.
Or you could just be friends with all four of these niggas. That's all the therapy I need. They tell me I ain't shit every goddamn day. I just ain't gonna apply it yet.
Niggas need to go to God. That's what people need.
I mean,
So
you
okay,
don't
wait, no.
necessarily need to go to.
Hold on, don't do that, because we are the way we are. As a former minister, I have seen more stability within the congregation with marriage. I didn't say they were happy. I never said that they were happy. What I said was he's not wrong in that most marriages based on Christian beliefs or some type of religious structure has a higher rate of success than ones without. Because what I would always, and I'll let you finish, but what was always said was when you stop being in love with each other, you still had God as a base so that you still had some level of civility. Now, I know y'all thinking about all the ain't shit niggas that was in the church trying to fuck you. I know y'all. I know. I know. I saw your lip. I saw your lip quiver. She was like, I know Pastor was trying to get in my money pit. Yes, I know. But I'm talking about people who are applying the religion accurately. So I don't want to discredit cause, and we don't even have to go there because Steph, I know me. The first thing I was about to jump on the table, like fuck that. I don't need no God. But
that's not what I was gonna say. What I was gonna say was you don't necessarily like if God is the foundation of your relationship. That's cool. What I would say is what you need is to have a strong foundation, God or otherwise. You should like each other. You should respect each other. Like your foundation, no matter what it's built on, should be solid before bringing other niggas into the situation.
But that's not how. That's not how religion teaches you to build your foundation.
But like, I want to expound on that, right? I feel like it's this, right? If you are a believer of God and you do the work that God shows you to, like, tells you to do, regardless or not, a person's gonna respect you in any other form. You understand what I'm saying?
I get what he's saying. He's saying if you do everything you're supposed to do, I agree with him. Yes, if you are doing everything you're supposed to do, if you're really applying the tenets of what it means to be a good husband, and I'm talking about New Testament, not Old Testament. Old Testament let you whip their ass. I'm talking about really apply principle. Then yeah, you would be a good man. You would be a man of morals. You would be a man of respectability and character. All the things that women do enjoy. But it is no guarantee that she'll respect you, or that those are even the traits she give a fuck about. Real quick, because we get ready to get out of here. Forbidden, what would be the advice you give to men? You ain't got the side out of
I'll take it.
Basics. It's okay. I'll say like this: not everybody is built for fatherhood. Not everybody's built for motherhood, and it is okay to say that and to actually live that life. You don't have to procreate. You don't have to have kids. If it's not a goal, that's not. If it's not your goal, it's not your goal, and just respect that about the people. I'm on the same stage with Peppy. Like I don't want any more children, but if I found someone who I felt was on the same level and we could co-parent, I'm cool with it. But I know I'm gonna be on the beach butt naked, drinking and enjoying my 40s and my freedom. That's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm just saying, kids, y'all be like, oh, kids, but y'all don't realize them kids throw up, they poop, they piss, they do all these things, and then you got to go through toddler stage and preschool and elementary and middle school and high school and the drama and.
I'm ready to go.
No,
we 15 minutes past 2 hours.
I'm sorry, but the same way that women need to decenter men to have growth, I think men need to decenter their ego and the thought of their legacy to have.
Oh God, yes.
Because a lot
that
of
was a
y'all
bar.
All these girls, because you're trying to get a boy.
We just want legacy.
Exactly. A lot of y'all don't want children. You want legacy, and you need to decenter that ideal.
Y'all want
to
lineage.
become more.
Y'all don't even have a legacy.
My daughter's my legacy.
But hold
y'all
on,
don't
Christina.
have a legacy.
Yeah,
what's your legacy?
Christina, wait.
Bad credit.
Oh, wait. Hold on, Christina. Wait. Before you cook, that was deep as shit. Because listen, Tef is really not, and respectfully, I agree with you, but I think Christina took it a little bit deeper level. Yes, they want lineage. They want someone to physically to carry their name, because I can have legacy. I can leave behind institutions. I can leave behind media. I can leave behind a lot of things that will still tell my story
Yeah,
that
white
isn't a
people still
child,
if you ain't
and that
shit,
still
right?
falls in the line of legacy. But men want lineage, and that's
Okay.
deep.
and
Yeah,
it's
but some of
vivid.
But
y'all,
Oprah,
y'all
Oprah
don't
has a
need.
legacy.
Documented.
But
Oprah
y'all
has no
need not
children. She has
to
a
agree with
legacy.
them.
Yeah, that
You
was
know,
deep,
You don't
Christine.
need
That
no
woo.
more
But y'all both gave a
bullshit men.
bar. Don't get me wrong. Y'all both gave a very good bar for men for food for thought. One, what is your legacy? Because if you, like she said, if your legacy is bad credit and broken hearts, well, nigga,
Thank you.
Nah,
thank
but it's like
That's what I'm
here's,
talking about.
like here's the refute though. Like here's the thing though, right? So if we're basing things off of financial gains, right? What do you have that is more? Like what can you bring? What can you bring
don't do
Mm.
the
that
bring
can
to the
support?
table conversation,
I'm just
please.
So you
saying.
must have
I'm
missed the
just
part where it
saying.
says she is
I'm
the
just
table.
saying.
If you
I come
worried
from a
about
right.
if you worried about what
listen.
she bringing it to you, you can't afford it.
Listen. I could afford it. I could afford dollars and money. It doesn't matter. When I'm saying that, I come from a family that are particularly builders. Like even if they didn't have it, they always bought something, and it wasn't never was an issue. So lineage is always important. A legacy is always important.
Well, hold on.
To you, but that don't mean it's worth a
Right.
damn.
But hold on. Two
Thank
things.
you.
Some of y'all
Two.
be out here being
But hold on.
John Brown the fifth when John Brown 1 through 4 wasn't shit. Just because he made
Thank
money and
you.
he patted you on the back like every now and then and said attaboy doesn't mean that lineage
That's
deserves to
that's
continue.
cool. That's cool. But other men want that though. And the fact is that if you don't want
But
that, a
which is
man don't
why
have
I'm
to give
talking
it to you.
about decentering it.
That was the
Decenter this ideal.
cause.
And there's millions of tons of women that is willing gonna give
But
these
that
men
wait a
a
minute.
lineage though.
Wait a minute. But you're missing the point on what she's trying to
And
say.
that's where
Hold on. Just
decentering men comes.
let me just say what she's trying to say is if you decenter the thought or the or trying to necessitate the need for lineage, then you open yourself to a broader spectrum of women and you become more emotionally empathetic in building a legacy that has nothing to do with children per se. Building a good legacy, just be a good man. How about this? Instead of worrying about making sure, well, for me, it would be Curtis Brown the fifth got what he need. Let me make sure Curtis Brown the first ain't shit. He
Thank you.
ain't shit, nigga. Let me be the best man I can be, and then that way I can be a good man for a woman and bring her in, and then maybe she will want to build lineage with you. Because just the same way men want it, women want it too. Yeah, but just like she said, that don't mean that y'all should. There's plenty of people who be like they shouldn't have kids. I know a lot of people who I'm like, why do you have children?
Yeah, Nick
The
Cannon.
basics. And that's that.
Oh, Christine, that's
It's
a
the
good
lineage. Then look, there
example.
you go. The damn lineages. You
That's
out here making
That's
20,000
a
children.
shit
lineage
future.
and
How many
a
motherfuckers
lack
got
of
20 kids and ain't
and
taking
a, and
care
a
of
lack
them?
of legacy. Yeah,
Yep.
he has money, which somebody could look at as having as
Yep.
being a legacy. But in my opinion, yeah, he has the lineage. In my opinion, I think he's organ farming, but that's a whole nother
Oh
conversation.
my goodness, I love it.
But
She
he
said,
has
"I'm gonna need that I'm gonna need that kidney in about 2 more years."
he gonna need a kidney, and he keeping his options open. But
Christina
his
crazy.
lack of legacy is what is his legacy going to be when Nick Cannon leaves this earth? Nick Cannon's going to be known as a nigga that had 15 kids
Absentee
and
father.
didn't know all their names and birthdays.
We don't even remember him from Nickelodeon no more.
He's going to be known as Mariah Carey's kid having ex-husband who played in a good movie a while back. Had a
I hope you're talking
failed
about Drumline and not that other
right
bullshit.
drumline.
All right.
You know, had a failed
Just
rap
checking.
career, but the one thing they're gonna know Nick Cannon as is Johnny Appleseed.
Wait a
the
minute,
nigga who
Gigolo
had
was a hit.
You took today right out of my
I'm a
mouth.
gigolo.
Getting lots of dough. All right, Faye J, I'm Faye J. What if I? Well, wait, hold on. Sonora said, "Please be empathetic. It's okay to have emotional, uncomfortable conversations." All right, that's the only suggestion. All right, Faye J, what's your suggestion for men?
I don't have any suggestions for
Damn.
men. I feel like I get tired of giving suggestions to men. I suggest you be a better man. I suggest you figure it out. I suggest you try to find out what the fuck the problem is. So and you can have a good relationship. I'm just saying, I'm tired of giving advice to men.
Don't stand up and take a standing ovation because we all standing up clapping for you. Take a bow.
No, you want to take it out? I'm gonna do it this way.
Damn.
You know what?
That's
Thank you.
That's where I'm trying to put my legacy. All right. Anywho, I got all my lineage right on time. I'm sorry. I definitely sexualized you. I'm sorry. No, I'm not that sorry. I'm not even gonna lie.
Damn,
All right.
son.
Murder. Come on. What is your suggestion for the men? And then I'm gonna go with the men, and then we out of here. Finally.
Sadly, FJ took my answer, so I don't even know what to do.
Well, say
now.
it again. Sometimes
That was exactly what I was gonna say.
you fed up with giving men advice.
Yeah, we done taught y'all math last week, and then look where we are now, doing the same bullshit.
Girl math. That girl math was some bullshit. I'm not even done with that. But I'm gonna let y'all be great. I'm gonna let y'all
Listen, we do not. All right, I'm just saying I'm gonna be shady. I'm not trying to be shady, but I don't know. I just feel like y'all, we don't need no more of y'all bullshit. So we don't need to be giving y'all no kids. So why would I give y'all advice to make more of y'all bullshits? Like no, like.
I'm with it.
We're not going to listen to
Like
it.
I could barely find a dude with a fully connected beard. Like I really.
Hey! God damn it! Don't do that! Don't do that! Cause I got Apollonia and eczema. That's why.
That's
need
just
not
more
to
proof
keep
that your
making-
lineage don't need to continue.
It's subpar, and I am not going to promote and create more of that. Is what I'm saying. So
little boys out here having little boys.
what
for the
y'all
sake
need
of
to
having
do,
little
all
boys.
right, first of all, what y'all are looking for us to teach y'all need to go find y'all mamas and y'all daddies and have them teach y'all that.
What if they did?
We can't be raising y'all.
What if they did?
But my mama
you.
went to
What if
French
they
Monkey. She
never
ain't gonna
learned
teach
it
me nothing.
themselves? Some of them never learned it themselves, and that's the problem.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. That's why
Again, I
that really
said little boys
stop.
out here having little boys for the sake of having little boys. Heal the little boy in yourself before you do have a little child.
Hold on. I'll say this.
The family lineage stops here.
I respect the frustration of my sisters. Can we at least all acknowledge that we as black people, we as black people, are already born at a disadvantage, even in our relationship structures. So I'm not going to sit here and say, "Oh, y'all wrong." Y'all not wrong. Y'all absolutely can make a firm decision for yourselves. But I will say is the minute that we stop educating each other in any way, shape, form, or fashion, it's never going to get better. It's never going to be better because if you truly believe men are infantile in our emotional state, then you just told a baby to go learn how to do adult shit. That ain't how babies learn. And I'm not telling you that the onus is on you. I'm not saying that the onus is on you. But I will say is, if you have any desire to see us elevate as people or to have this not be a problem anymore, I'm not saying you got to carry the weight of the world. But what I will say is, if these infant men never learn, they're not going to learn on their own. And that could be a them problem.
That's a y'all problem.
Christina, I literally, as you were saying it, I say, yes, it is an us problem, but it's also a us problem that affects you. You listen. Hold on. I don't have children. I should not have to pay school tax to your little crumb snatching ass kids to go to public school. Hold on, let me finish. They go to public school. But the difference is an uneducated populace increases criminality. The crime rate goes up. I'm walking down the street. Y'all complain about these YNs? You complain about these niggas shooting each other? That's because we have broken families and broken homes. The first education happens within the home. Period. So
but y'all are refusing to learn because we giving y'all the open book.
Absolutely, Chrissy.
We giving y'all are failing an open book test. There are women who are literally, and I see the videos. They screaming into the void.
I get
Men, be better. This is what we like.
If you were a teacher in a class full of 30 kids, and 29 of them got it, and one didn't, do you give up on them?
No.
Why?
You put them in the same grade until they get it.
Hold on. Christina, why do you say no?
Because I can recognize that there might be other factors as to why they don't get it. Now, if they are refusing to learn, I will move on. And this is
what does that look like? No, in that analogy, because this is going to help us build. in that analogy,
it goes back to what I said. Women, we just said here at the beginning of the conversation and said, be more intentional with your emotions. Be more in depth with your emotions. And what do men? I'm not doing that. I don't trust these bitches.
Thank you,
We've
chaotic good
said. I mean,
arrows.
we've had. I've
It's
seen
the other way
women, like
around.
I say,
it is.
y'all are failing an open book, and it's so easy. It's so easy. That's why I don't understand why y'all also say lonely. Y'all are not even nice. Y'all can't even be nice. If you can't even be nice,
I agree.
for real. Let me rephrase that. If you can't even be kind,
right?
Did you if you
You
are
don't deserve
kind,
vagina. I agree.
You could look like Quasimodo. I swear for God, if you are kind, you could have women. And y'all do everything but be kind. That's why I said
Christina,
empathy. Y'all do everything but.
But that was the point of my analogy. What I'm saying is we are overly focused on the one. We're overly focused on, and I truly believe that even though your personal experiences say different, I think there are more good men who do get it because they're already married and thriving elsewhere. They're not in the dating pool. I'm saying they're not in the dating pool. They're not an option for you. You never see them because they already were snatched up. Because anytime anything's good and exclusive, they get snatched up quickly. Y'all love a good sale. Y'all know what it is. All I'm saying is you discard the one that refuses to date. But unfortunately, y'all fucking that nigga. Y'all leaving him in the house to eat up all your snacks. He in your kids' juice boxes. Y'all letting them run up your credit card and drive your car. Maybe not the women on these panels, but guess what? The one doesn't get left behind. He still got somebody that's like, you know what? I'm going to take this. I almost said the R word. This slow learning motherfucker. I'm just saying.
This raw clay.
I'm just saying. Like they don't get that remedial education because for some reason, those are not only do they get picked up, some of them are thriving better than the good ones.
That must be the No Child Left Behind.
You know what? She got No Child Left Behind pussy. Oh Lord.
That's
Lord.
what that is.
Lord.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is there are good ones out there that
pussy.
still need education, but just because one shows an inability to learn, that doesn't mean we stop educating. Class still is in session. We just leave that one behind. Go ahead, Forbidden. Your last comment. We out of here.
Why is it the woman's job to teach a man how to be a man when y'all should be brothers and you should be able to talk to your homeboy when you see him fucking up and tell him to do better?
We can talk about hypotheticals about who should teach who, but but the whole point is
no. I'm just saying that you were talking about how men have problems being friends.
Because there's not enough men. Because there's not enough men. There's literally not enough men to teach other men.
Out of 4.5 billion?
Yes, because it's not the case. Actually, women. There are more women on Earth than there are men. And on top of that, men go to war, men fight in the streets, men take on jobs that take their lives. We die at a higher rate than y'all. We are not as healthy. We are not as intelligent. We're not as financially secure. Y'all got all the fucking education.
But that circles back to what we said.
We ain't have no choice. Y'all ain't want us working. Y'all wanted us in the house being pregnant.
So basically, what you're saying is we have the knowledge. We pulled. So what you just said, we pull. And Teffy hates this term, but you pulled yourself up by your bootstrap. Y'all should do the same. That's the same shit white people tell black people.
That's not necessarily the same because one, the system is designed for men.
She just said
thrive.
we learned on our own. We benefited ourselves. You teach yourself.
We benefited in spite of the systems that benefit you. So if you're looking at a system that benefits you, why aren't you thriving?
So
because it's designed for white men to thrive, not black men.
Black men are the closest thing to white men, and
white women supersede us. White women.
I mean, when as men.
After that, what comes next? When you look at what's next to them, not what we consider next to them, but what's physically next to them. Almost every white CEO has a black assistant, a black woman assistant at that.
Yeah.
So please stop with the idea that we are the closest. We are not the closest. We are the furthest away. We just don't get publicly ashamed as y'all do because you're women. That's the only reason. But if they could change it in any way, they would. We would be on the bottom of the fucking totem pole, period.
hold on,
They
real
don't
quick.
let us even. They don't even let us take a step
That
up.
comment.
Hell, we think about
Yeah.
we think about Deion Sanders. We think about fucking LeVar Ball. We think about these great men that raised these great men. What was the first thing they did? Cut them off at the fucking knee. Both
Well,
in,
wait a minute.
in
Hold on,
all
Babs.
situations.
Before you go off, and I want Sam Sarah. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name incorrectly. Mine got my glasses on. I can't believe I can say that now.
Sam Sarah.
Passing on blindness.
So the comment is, so men focus on teaching men things that don't pertain to interpersonal relationships with women. Respectfully, I love that comment, but also men do not know what women want in relationships until you teach us.
I'm leaving.
This is some
I
bullshit.
can't.
You think we know what you want? Do y'all?
But
No.
we've been telling y'all that. We've
Hold
been
on.
screaming into the void that we want these things, and y'all and what do y'all say? We're not listening, and it goes back to the patriarchy.
Look.
Y'all will not listen to women because
Listen,
we're
the
women.
bottom of the line is this.
Thank you.
If John had eight apples,
Listen, look, I'm gonna say this
Like-
flat out. When shit really hits the fan, I want you guys to have this conversation when shit really hit the fan. That's all I'm gonna say. Because at the end of the day, black men will forever be at the front lines of anything.
Whoa! Don't do that. Don't do that. Black women. No, see, I knew you was going to. Black women. Actually, black women have been at the forefront of every civil rights movement. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
But you know,
yeah,
when it came to Vietnam War, who was
that wasn't. Hold on. That wasn't a movement. That was That was a government sanctioned massacre. There's a difference. There's one thing to being mandated to go to war, and women weren't allowed to go to war
at the time.
Even now, they put limitations
and on top of
women.
that, if we were only able to be nursemaids or your goddamn entertainment.
Right.
So don't stand here and try to make it seem like women weren't at the forefront, because while y'all were out fighting wars, we were working we were working, we were scrubbing the floors and getting the kids up and taking them to school and doing everything else.
And you know why they were the front
You
lines?
gotta learn some more history,
because
I'm telling
again,
you, we
y'all
was
fell
also
into
in
the
the forefront.
patriarchy
I
and
don't
said that
say
we're not
y'all.
going to
subscribe to that.
a woman.
Like, honestly, all that thing, I don't subscribe to that type of knowledge.
You don't have
at
to
all.
subscribe to the
What I'm
patriarchy.
saying, what
You
I'm
don't have
saying
to.
is that
It is what it is. It's
what
history.
this conversation is
There's
basically
a
saying
reason
is
why
it's a
now
divide
I
and
keep
conquer
ads because black
conversation.
women had decided to rest, and if black women had not decided to rest,
Right.
a lot of what's going on now would not be going on.
You know
So
how.
you can't say that black
Right.
women
At
have.
all.
Who
I'm just not going to
invented
sit here and
the
try
black
to paint it, 'cause
Black
I
Lives Matter
understand
was
on both
invented by
sides, but
two
we
queer
need to,
women.
we need to,
Hold on.
Black
We
women was
wait,
getting
we
escorted
can't,
on the front
we
line.
can't
Like,
have
you feel me? It's like
we
it's
cannot
like
have meaningful dialogue when we overtalk each other.
I know, but you know,
hold on.
like,
You
this
can't
is-
say
this is
you
being
can't say
redundant.
yes I know and then overtalk me.
This is
Just
redundant,
wait,
bro.
just
You
no.
know it's
I'm gonna
redundant.
hold on.
Sir, it's
Call,
almost 11 o'clock. Can we go?
oh, now you want to go to fuck
Now
the
you wanna
bed.
go.
You started this shit.
Yo,
Cause what I was going to do is I'm going to give you the opportunity to say your piece, but I want Christina to be able to retort. I just want you both to be heard clearly. That's the. I'm just trying to moderate it so because we can't hear you both at the same time, and I think you're both saying good shit. Cause, say your piece, and then allow Christina to retort.
Nah, I feel you, and I've been listening the whole time,
Right.
but at the end of the day, it's at a certain point it gets mad redundant because it's the same kind of dialect all the time. There's a lot of black men in this world that really give props to black women on the daily. I live in the real world. I don't subscribe to any negative frequencies at all. I'm for black people every day, but I'm saying if we keep on having these conversations, our solely focuses on the negative aspects of black men and not really seeing the positive things what have black men and black women has contributed to this world. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's always these type of conversations and it becomes redundant. All I know is that black women have been on the front lines and black men have always been on the front lines. But I'm not gonna sit here and keep on hearing this stuff, all this like redundant. Oh, black men need to do this, black men need to do that. But it's like go out and really see the positive changes what black people are doing. You could go to your local neighborhoods and you could see them trying to make a difference. It's just nobody doesn't want to see that because they're solely focusing on their own experiences and like how they feel. And sometimes we got to get to a certain point where that shit is not gonna matter no more. We're like really losing.
Hold on, wait, real quick before
Like,
any woman says anything, I'm gonna go to Christina next. I just want to offer you this retort real quick, cause what you just did was you said, but not all men. Them you you understand? They're bringing up their shared perspective on an overall issue, and you said, but not all men, and they know that. But the fact, if you have to say, but not all men, means that there is a systemic problem that needs to be addressed. Muhammad Ali on an interview once said about white people integrating into black culture, or he said, if I had 10,000 snakes outside my home and they wanted to come in my house, but I knew only 500 of them actually, 500 of them didn't mean me harm, do I let in all the snakes or do I shut the door and shut them all out? That's what they're experiencing right now. They're not saying all men are not viable, or they're not saying all men are bad, but how are they to decipher through the masses of men who are, who they should be entertaining? Because for them, it's life or death. They told you. The person that kills the most dangerous person in a woman, in a wife's life, is her husband. It's literally life or death for them. So we can't always dismiss that. Christina?
Oh, you pretty much said it, and I think the young man left.
Yeah, he did.
He left.
It'd be like that.
And
Oh wait, can I just say?
He got his pillow.
prayer.
So one, I say niggas in a general term. I have dated outside my race. Men in general.
Thank you.
Yeah, they also, yeah.
Men in general.
Yeah.
Let's get that clear, because I have dated a wide range of men, and have met a wide range of nice men.
All right.
In general.
That hopefully that makes everybody feel better. Look, hell of a heated topic. This is the reason why we like doing these TikTok lives. This lasted way longer than I wanted it to. But as always, we thank y'all for your discourse, your input, hopping on. If you get a chance, give us a follow. Every Monday at 8 o'clock, we're going to probably piss you off with some type of heated topic about interpersonal relationships of all shapes and sizes and colors. If you haven't already, follow everybody on this panel. Christina and Jam, thank y'all so much for hopping on and talking with us. We appreciate the hell out of y'all. It's 11 o'clock in about 60 seconds. Somebody's already about to open a bag of Doritos. I'm hungry. Somebody fucking up some
Bad's
food.
doing something in his kitchen.
Bad's
This episode should have been about snacks in the first place.
Cooking at 11 o'clock on a Monday.
Listen,
That's a high thing. You gotta let him have it.
I ain't got
You won't understand.
Get that woman up and
Won't
tell her to
understand,
cook.
though.
I'm sorry. All right.
A nigga.
All right. We out of here. Have a good day. Thank y'all so much and good night.